Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tabletop Notch. It's been a little while, I guess.
Since we've all been in the same room.
Yeah. Well, it's been forever.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. We said a lovely, fond farewell to our guests, who hopefully will return another time.
Go back over there.
What?
I mean, welcome back over here.
Get out.
You welcome back. You were gone.
Yeah,
Yes. You're in my seat.
Excuse you.
We come back after a little week hiatus. If anyone didn't catch all the social media, our place flooded. So, sweet, awesome time. We were very fortunate in that very little to none of our tech was affected, but we had some...
it was like Lakafuyu temple flood.
Yeah, like little ankle height.
Ankle height, yeah.
You got pulled in by some chains.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
It felt like that at one point.
Oh, wow.
How dare you?
If you're watching it live, I don't know. But thank you so much, everybody, for your patience and for coming back. We welcome everybody back. We have some new changes to the stream that may become apparent today. We'll find out. We took the time off to really do some tinkering and introduce some new elements that should hopefully not only be a cool thing, but also some improved clarity. And I think we'll understand more of that later when it comes up.
You think or do you know?
I think.
Oh no!
The extra confrontational. Okay.
But, as always, before we dive into the actual game, we will do our usual spiel, which is going to start with...
I don't even know anymore.
I know.
What do we start with
routine?
now?
Hey, guys. Come here for a second.
Oh God!
Don't
no!
Don't move too
I was adjusting. I was doing like a comforting. I was like a cool substitute teacher.
Okay.
If you missed...
How do I read this?
How do I communicate?
Coming back strong.
If you guys miss an episode, we are available in podcast form. The episodes get posted every Tuesday morning. We're on Apple. We're on Spotify. We're on Yahoo. We're on
Yahoo?
Yahoo.
Yahoo!
First off, Yahoo! Second off, Yahoo does podcasts?
What's the other one we're on? Amazon. Amazon.
Yahoo!
Bing us, and you will find.
We're on
everything
Ask
you need.
Jeeves.
If you load up Edge and you Bing us, you will find us on Yahoo.
Oh.
That's like a Mario sound. Yahoo!
Graveyard.
You can catch us every Tuesday morning.
Content graveyard.
It's a podcast. You don't have to watch it. You can listen to it. It's great. And if you like watching, if you're more of a watcher than a listener, relax, Anthony. I felt you. We re-air every episode every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. We're in the chat. We hang out. We relive the glories and fails of the episode. We're also on social media, which is probably how many of you found us. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook.
We're on Yahoo.
We're on Yahoo.
We are not on Yahoo.
Yahoo Shorts.
We have
brand new.
we have a Yahoo fantasy football team.
Oh.
Fantasy D&D.
Fantasy D&D.
Kill
Expanded.
standard format. Kills, assists, unconscious, falling unconscious.
And that is at Tabletop Notch.
Oh baby.
It's a great way to engage with the community. And another great way to engage with the community is
Discord. A discordant link is happening in the chat right now. Yeah, there's lots of people there. It's a very fast-growing community of people who love our show and love D&D. So join us there, and you'll see art and homebrew stuff and questions that sometimes get answered and lore ideas and stuff. But yeah, we love all our Discord friends.
Yes.
And we get to chat with them throughout the week, so join us there.
Awesome, please.
All right, here we go. We got merchandise. Boom.
Oh.
Throwing it in the chat.
Oh.
Showing it off. Look right here. And the mug. And scrunchies and stuff. Go check it out. And also, if you go to our Patreon and become a top tier, little notch, big notch, top notch patron, you get a 20% off discount code for the merchandise if you want. We also just launched today on our Patreon.
Yes, our Patreon also has lots of homebrew content for those who want to delve into some of the little things we've created along the show. But we had a special dump. This was actually supposed to be last week
Very
as our
special
guests were leaving.
super special.
As Yes, our guests were leaving, but we obviously had the week off. But if you wanted to learn more about our guest characters, Kiimi and Ravi, we have printed the backstory. So this is literally what I provided. It's been fancied up a bit, but what I provided in terms of their backstory, there's like sort of their objectives as they were coming into the show. So if you want to learn a little more about where they come from, there's some stuff that was never revealed on the show. Just never came up at any point.
Yes.
Yeah, Ravi has like another name. Remember that from his first guest?
I was
Yeah.
proofreading those, and I like forgot that I had to be proofreading because I got carried away reading the hot goss.
Yeah, all that hot
Inside.
gossip.
So it has both their initial backstory and then the like what happened in the time that passed since we saw them first on the show. So
sick.
it has both of that. Great little lore dive if anyone's interested in that. And for those of you who love Erica and Billy as we do.
Yeah.
I forgot real quick. Our boosters, because we're fully boosted on Discord.
Oh.
The list has changed up a little bit. Some old names, some new. But Melvin, Pokodoko, Stung, Dome, Crispy, Winters, and now Dr. Livesey.
Oh, lovely.
But we thank all of those people for getting us to that level of
That's real
Discord.
good.
To get us that animated banner.
Oh.
I do like the anime.
It's very cute. I'm biased. I made it.
And Pokodoko made our animated icon
Yes.
too.
Oh, Pogodoko
So-
just
right.
had it.
That's
Oh, and I'll shout out Jeremiah and Dude who do our timestamps on
Yes.
YouTube. Sorry, sometimes I forget. But they're the amazing people that are doing timestamps of all of our past episodes and the ones upcoming as they come in.
Incredibly helpful.
Thank you so very much,
Thank
everybody.
you so much.
Shout
So
out to them.
helpful.
Lots of love. And lastly, I got the app working. We're here. We're good to go.
Oh,
I hope
baby.
I got it all. Tony Toots resubscribed for 37 months. Thank you very much. Snapping Cobra did 500 bits. Mr. Jingleheimer did 100 bits. And then a following 200 bits. Tangerine Stream did 35 bits. Mr. Jingleheimer did 300 bits. Bronze Fry did a tier 3 sub after some. Oh, thank you so very much. That's awesome. Snapping Cobra gifted a sub and another sub. Mr. Jingleheimer did 400 bits. Crazy Loach
my
gave out 10
goodness.
community subs. Welcome back. Jellybug 37 did 600 bits. Doofenshmirtz booty cheeks with 1,000 bits. Mr. Jingleheimer 500 bits. Doofenshmirtz booty cheeks with 500 bits. Crazy Loach with 3,000 bits. Whoa. Snapping Cobra gave out a sub. Seth 1690 gave out a sub. Jackrabbit Pepper did 500 bits. Bronze Fry did 140 bits. Snapping Cobra did 100 bits. Crazy Loach gave out 10 more subs.
Oh my god.
Squirp Grove followed.
Oh.
Welcome. And Jackrabbit Power 100 Dino bits.
Thank
Nailed
you.
it.
Wow, guys, thank you so much. It's so good to be back. We can't wait to dive back in. We're going to do a little recap as always, but before we do that, we're going to throw it over the intro.
Oh my.
Intro it up, and when we come back, we'll be diving into chapter 13 of season 2 of A Peek Beneath the Veil.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. 13.
All right, everybody. I'm just making sure.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh,
Hello.
We're here.
In Season 2, Chapter 12, Our Family Treason. Orba and Kiimi dodged between the falling rocks to pull Graven away from the base of the cliff, unsure of what poison the kobolds were using as projectiles as we descended on the lift. Unable to wake him from unconsciousness, but keenly aware of our need to keep moving, Kiimi consulted the voice in her head and was able to locate a relatively concealed hiding spot, a booth for prayer within the crumbling remains of a Kelkian temple to Deruk. While struggling to move the Goliath up the steps, rattling sounds of the lift resumed from up above, and we readied ourselves to mount a defense without a cleric or either of our 2 rangers, who seemed to have disappeared into the foggy ruin of Manasami. Hands outstretched in anticipation, Orba breathed a sigh of relief when she realized it was not a foe dropping down into the crater, but Erland, who had tracked us across Myriad Meadow and into the Ebbwoods. Apologizing for failing to make the rendezvous before our battle with the Sunken King, it was obvious he had forgone rest in order to catch up, but now was not the time for delving into the details. As we said a parting prayer for Graven's safety, Safira and Ravi were arriving at the entrance to a large building that we would later come to know as the Hanas Theater, one of the largest in the area prior to the city's collapse. A clearing in the fog made it easy to spot Malik, who was walking in a stilted manner across a gridded courtyard. After reaching the door to the theater, Malik was escorted inside by a pair of kobolds, an unusual display of cordiality that seemed to have something to do with his headband of raven's feathers. Now free to examine the courtyard, we found that the tiles were arranged in a similar way to the map that Ravi had looted from a pit trap back when we were first reunited. Without following the correct path, one might go tumbling to the depths below. But with a bit of mage hand assistance to procure the other portion of the map that Malik had left behind, we took the indicated route and landed safely on the other side. What little noise we made must have attracted the attention of the kobolds, however, because the door swung open just as Ravi was getting his feet on solid ground. In a split-second decision, Ravi tossed a few raven's feathers into a makeshift headband, which was apparently enough to fool the guard, because he was ushered inside without a fuss. The rest of us scrambled to come up with a plan, and in doing so discovered a hidden entrance, something we might not have noticed if it wasn't for Theogas's translations. The passage led to the second-floor balcony of the foyer, and while we were too late to catch Ravi before he disappeared into the next room, Mr. Curse returned to give Kiimi one last set of instructions. Guiding her into a nearby office, the spirit finally took a physical form and put together the last remaining pieces of this wretched puzzle. He was the son of the couple that reported the caretaker for necromancy, and he had no idea what he was walking into when he returned to the Ebbwoods as an adult. The spirits there cursed him because of his bloodline, and after filling his head with the screams of the innocent dead, he returned home to bring his parents to bloody justice. As it turned out, Kiimi's parents had been holding on to a similar dark secret, that a letter they'd sent long ago had inadvertently led to the halfling massacre at Trickster's Thicket, and it would be up to her whether to punish or to forgive. Having reached the end of her story, it was time for Kiimi to part ways, but the rest of us were slowly working our way into the next chamber. There in the ruined theater, Ravi confronted Malik and demanded an explanation, though the two of them were forced to play nice lest they be ambushed by the agitated kobolds. Malik revealed that he was here to purchase rats that had been nibbling on bits of the Ebbwoods lodestone, which made other vermin compelled to follow, part of a greater scheme to declare a state of emergency and influence voters in Katil. Going out on a limb, Ravi offered to assist in exchange for his name being cleared. But a partnership was not to be, as Malik lured Ravi into a trap where an enormous rat was chomping at the bit to taste his flesh. Almost none of this was known to Erland, Orba, and Safira, who lurked at the edge of the theater in one of the raised galleries. Staring down at the lodestone that was our primary reason for coming here, Erland leapt to the floor below, and as we crossed our fingers that the kobolds were otherwise occupied, we wondered. Had Ravi bitten off more than he could chew in taking on the corruption in Katil? Would Kiimi follow in Mr. Curse's footsteps and hold her parents accountable for their crimes of ignorance? And if Graven wakes up in a temple of love and lust, Is there time for a quick prayer in the private booth before he leaves?
Always.
We find out now on Season 2, Chapter 13 of A Peek Beneath the Veil.
Please be done before we.
Don't worry, I'm the one with the smooth stone.
The sun sparkles off of a crystal clear river. A steady but unassuming flow that interweaves with the surrounding sounds of nature rather than drowning them out. A white-furred fox leans down by the bank and laps a few times at the water before perking its ears up and then bounding away. A response, perhaps, to the squeaking noise of boots on snow that approaches from behind. Tired already, Graven? We're not even to the drifts yet. You turn your head to see a young Goliath, not more than 13 years of age, grinning as he moves to pass you by. He's wearing a heavy fur-lined coat and a sizable knapsack on his back, but the top part of his chest just below his neck is exposed, and you can see a web of geometric tattoos, almost like a labyrinth or a maze. He has the meager beginnings of facial hair on his upper lip, not enough to call a mustache quite yet, but enough to trap some of the light dusting that falls from the sky. Even if we turn back now, your mom will still give us a proper tongue lashing, so we may as well get what we came for. Shake off those cold feet, eh? And he continues to walk along the river.
Slowly follow.
You follow the boy through this open wilderness. Scattered trees only occasionally standing in the way of the incredible visibility. The mountains around you dipping down and rising up in majestic fashion. Not a settlement to be seen for miles in any direction. Every time you blink, it seems like there's a small jump forward. Still a long walk, but abbreviated into short segments so as to accelerate the passage of time. Another blink, you move forward. Another blink, forward again. Along the river, down a slope, around a rocky bend. You're not following a trail, but the boy seems to know exactly where he's going. You pass through a sparse forest and emerge at the edge of a small cliff that looks down into just a small depressed area. It's not way, way, way down, but about 20 feet down and then a little area down here.
This feels all familiar to me, right?
It has an air of familiarity to it, yes. It has this depressed area has a central frozen lake. Picture of serenity, the ice gleaming on this cloudless day. And the boy kneels down at the edge of the little cliffside there, looking down into the depression. This is it. Frozen solid, just like they said it would be, even in the warmer months. An ice elemental, shattered to dust by one of the frost giants of old, the frigid waters of its corpse pooling here for eternity. They say there's crystals, pieces of the elemental's body lying at the bottom of the lake, and the great totem warriors would fetch these crystals to be inlaid into their weapons. And we're gonna be the youngest to ever do it.
Wouldn't be the stupidest thing we ever tried, would it?
No, it wouldn't. They say the crystals make your totem into a living weapon, that it shares your memories of war, remembers every kill. They say that if you pick up the crystal weapon belonging to another, you could see into their past, their greatest triumphs, their biggest failures. And he shoves, let's go.
Cool.
And he moves to the edge, and he starts to climb down. It's not terribly steep, it's just sort of a short descent there.
Careful.
He's already sort of 20 feet ahead of you.
Slow down. God.
Gives one kind of quick look up.
Follow down.
As you start to climb down, there's another couple of blinks, and you're already down the cliff. And you're standing by the lake's edge. the boy just ahead of you, testing the strength of the ice. He's kind of bouncing with a little bit of trepidation, just up and down on the ice, just feeling the steadiness beneath his feet, making sure that it's solid and it doesn't feel like it's about to kind of bow and collapse. Another blink, and you move, and you're in basically the center of this frozen lake. And he's using a wooden and metal hand auger to kind of, and he's drilling a little hole into the ice there.
Do I have one of my own, or is that the...
You can check. Do you do so?
I'll look for one of my own.
Great. Take off your bag, and as you hold the bag in your hands, you slip it off your shoulder and you hold it. It's so small in your hands. It's like a child's knapsack. Like it feels tiny in your hands as you're looking at it. And you hold it in your hands, you lift up the flap and you look inside. It doesn't look like you have one of those. There's a number of tools. There's like an ice pick and a hammer and some other like a small pickaxe, but not an auger like he has. And he's...
Hurry up, I'm itching to use one of these. Come on.
I'm going as fast as I can. Continues to drill. A little bit longer, another blink, and he's drilled the hole bigger. And now at this point, the hole's gotten bigger, and now he's using a different tool. He's expanding the hole by using a little sort of ice pick to make it larger and larger. And finally, after carving out a large enough hole, another blink, and he's crouching down by the rim of the ice hole. His jacket's removed, and there's a rope tied around his waist. 2 quick tugs, and you start hauling me back up. And it's the same on your end. If I feel you pulling, I start to surface. After I get mine, we switch.
Okay. All right.
And you watch him put his feet in, and with mountain-born blood, you're aware that you guys can withstand cold temperatures that most people can't. But even so, he slips his feet in, and you feel the chilly waters running up his sort of calves and up to his knee.
No.
And he gives you one last look. And he slips off, and just a splash, a tiny little blip of water goes up. And you have the other end of the rope in your hand. You can
Tied
feel it.
together. Like...
You are not tied. You
Okay.
just have the rope, and he had it tied around his waist. So you can feel the slack kind of sliding through your fingers.
Holding really tight.
Well, if you hold tight, it stops.
Well, no, just to my end. I mean,
Get back up here. You let the slack kind of run through your hands. And you find yourself just kind of looking left, right, around. You're just making sure that nothing else concerning or anything out of the ordinary around you. Give me a perception check.
14.
14.
Oh, that's not true. Nah, 12.
It's been a while, huh?
12.
Okay, you look around and there's a little bit of movement on the edge of the lake. And you try to focus in a little bit while not sort of losing track of the rope. There's still a good amount. It's coiled behind you, and it's continuing, and it's not like close to going out. So you look over to where the movement is, and you're trying to get a gauge on what it is, and then you see just 2 ears, and you see a little Arctic fox kind of poking out again.
Okay.
And it's moving kind of slowly along the edge of the frozen lake.
Yeah. Does it look like it's hunting? Does it look like it's prowling? Or
It looks like it might be looking for something to eat. You see it kind of crouched down by some sort of tall grass next to one of the trees, and it sticks its nose in, comes back up, moves a little further. It hops from one up to one rock where it gets a little vantage point, and then back down to the ground.
All right.
And then it tiptoes kind of toward the ice a little bit, and it licks at the edge of the ice.
Okay.
And then it brings its head up. Give me another perception check.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
God.
Fine. 7.
7. The only thing that you notice as it lifts its head is you can get a slightly better look at its face. It has a completely ordinary appearance, with the exception of its eyes, of which there are 3. It has 3 eyes, and they're kind of arranged in a triangle pattern, like converging at the center of the face. 3 eyes, all tilted towards the center. And you're watching the fox and feeling the... And finally, the slack on the rope slows a little bit. There's still rope left, but it slows. It seems like maybe he reached...
Made it.
Yeah, got to the bottom of some kind. And you feel the rope, and you look towards the ice hole, and then you look back, and the fox is moved away. and then you feel a tug on the rope. And another one.
2 tugs.
Couple quick tugs, yep. And you start to pull.
Firmly.
And it feels like there's decent resistance. Almost like the person on the other end not sort of quickly coming up. And you start to pull. Give me an athletics check. 16. You really dig in, and you make sure you even kind of put your feet with you have like little you guys have
Crampons.
Crampons, yes, you guys have them, and you dig them into the ice there, and you pull best you can, one arm after the other, and finally the end comes up, and it's just a rope, and a little wet piece of parchment is tied to the end of the rope there, and it splats there on the ice.
Very quick look around to see if I see the fox.
Give me a perception check.
14.
14.
No. Grab the parchment and really quickly try to.
It's wet and it's like falling apart in your hands a little bit. So you have to carefully kind of peel it open, and you lift it up, and it says, "What do you call an Ilvigo with the strength to defend their own?" And you look at the kind of bleeding ink writing on the piece of parchment, and you hear a whisper in your ear. "A thing of the past."
I'm gonna crumple it.
And as you do so, with that crumple, the ice splinters beneath your feet.
I dive into the hole head first.
Oh shit.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh my god.
17.
You get in, and you get down maybe 5 feet, and then it's dark. Just darkness. The ice up top blocking a lot of the daylight from coming in.
Can I try to cast light on something that I have, like even a piece of clothing?
You can try to cast light.
It's verbal, isn't it?
You can attempt to cast light.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. You go to try and attempt to it, and you go to reach for your symbol, which isn't there, and even your hand as you hold out to cast it, there's no scarring up your arms and along your shoulder, and there's nothing there. You reach for something that isn't there, and you're in the darkness of the water here, and you can look up, and the light of the ice, all of the pieces of ice cracking, splintering, spider webbing all the way down.
I try to go straight down from where I was again, one more time.
One good push down, and you feel that weight of the water pushing against your limbs, and then it's air. You feel a pocket of air that you reach. You just come through the water, and then another one of those blinks. And you're in a totally different place. Total darkness. The water's gone. You look all around, and you can't see where the space ends and where it begins. The floor has an ever so slight give to it, despite being solid stone. And it could be a trick of the mind, but it looks like the whole room tilts back and forth a bit, almost as if suspended in some kind of impossibly thick fluid. It's impossible to discern the room's true size. What little illumination seems to be sourceless, and it peters out before it hits a wall in any direction. There is, however, a lone curtain hanging, not 3 feet away from you. Suspended by nothing, just still. You have a moment of realization as it occurs to you what the room reminds you of. And out of the darkness comes a dwarven man with a tangled mass of overgrown hair, wrinkles on his face, and a white robe that drags against the floor while he uses 2 hands to move a cane to assist his walking. It says Walder from the Soul Shelter in the Ackley Grove. But like the Arctic fox, his eyes are 3 in number.
Whoa.
And arranged in that same tri-pointed shape, coming to a point right between his eyebrows. And as he speaks, in your head, you sort of recall what Walder sounded like to you. It's different. A different voice comes through. And even after sort of working his way forward with the cane, he eventually looks at the cane and then straightens up, no longer needing the assistance of the cane there. And he crosses his arms and he looks you up and down.
It's surprisingly easy to infiltrate your mind. Kuzni never would have allowed this in years past. It's interesting.
Who are you?
What fine memories you have.
Get out of my head.
You certainly have enough memories for one lifetime. But as Mr. Ainsley seems to have explained to you, the great god of light's turmoil is a boon to the rest of us. And so I am here to offer my aid. Ring any bells, Master Graven?
Are you Grom the Gale?
No, Grom the Gale has already gotten his fingers inside your mind.
Boofmere.
That's the one. Can you imagine that? Me offering aid to a cleric of Kuzni. Well, don't try too hard to imagine it, because it is a lie.
And he picks up his arms.
No, I'm kidding. I'm You know, you had a problem with that chimera poison. That's going to be an issue if you ever hope to vanquish your three-headed foe. So I am here to teach you how to do something very un-Kuuzni-like, which is dodging things instead of slamming your head against them. Let's not have an repeat of this inopportune nap time, shall we? And in exchange, you are going to let go of a very, very small piece of your god. And remember, I already searched your mind for memories. I know you did it for Grom the Gale.
Do you have something specific in mind?
I do. And after that, I'm going to help you get back to your friends. And for that, you are going to tell me where this soul shelter is, so I can have a conversation with my little friend Walder.
And if I refuse that?
It doesn't matter. I know where it is. I just can't get inside. That's sort of the point. Look, seriously, for you to let go of a small piece of Kuuzni, you need to do something similar to what you did for Mr. Ainsley in his home. You completed a prayer to his god, and I want you to do the same for me. I'm going to provide you...
And he holds out his hand, and a bunch of sort of ethereal letters appear in the air.
with a number of letters, and it is your job to rearrange them to complete the prayer that I start. Now, I know it's a prayer that you've heard before, and to make things fair, I'm going to complete the prayer myself with my own letters. And when I'm finished, we will reveal our answers together. If the answers match, we shake hands, and I give you a much-needed nudge in the right direction. If the answers don't match, I let that chimera poison seep into your bloodstream until it cradles your organs, and you never wake again. How does that sound?
Fair.
Good.
And he, in addition to the... Oh dear.
Shit.
Oh no! Did you just lose him?
Yes.
Bam,
I know.
bam, bam.
So he takes out his hand, and he, in addition to the letters that he creates in front of you, he creates a number in front of himself. So he's creating these sort of ethereal letters. And give yourself a second to think while
I want to be a cleric of Boofmere.
Sorry that
Quick, where can you find our podcast?
You can find our podcast
Yes.
on... Did someone ask, or are you just testing me?
Vamping.
I'm vamping, you
Spotify,
idiot.
Oh.
Anchor,
Oh.
Apple Podcasts.
Spotify, Anchor, Apple, Google, Amazon,
So unfair.
my podcast finder,
Famously, Yahoo.
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 Really?
Yahoo?
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Yeah.
Don't you
No.
remember the Yahoo?
I do.
You need to focus.
Shut up. I'm I am.
Almost there. Almost there. Sorry about that.
Oh my god. What did
Oh, and I'll say England and US resubscribe. Crazy Locha gave out a sub. Mr. Jingleheimer did 200 bits. Mr. Jingleheimer gave out 5 community subs, and then Drew0583 resubscribed.
I think someone else resubscribed.
I also have to say.
Thank you guys for covering for me. Was there something else,
Oh,
please?
Pokadoko, very
Me.
funny. These gods do indeed be meddling.
Oh, and this guy resubscribed.
Here are the letters that appear in front of you. So it's sort of a jumbled mass of letters.
My God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no.
It's the
upside
exact.
down here?
It's the exact same number of letters. Both words are the same number of letters. Yeah.
So, here's the prayer. A needed god is a happy god, and pleasure is derived from blank. My cleric is the bridge to bind the heavens to the blank.
Do you need me to repeat that for you?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Pleasure is derived.
A needed god is a happy god, and pleasure is derived from blank. Let me know when you're done with that.
Yup. Derived from blank.
My cleric is the bridge to bind
Yeah.
the heavens to the blank. So it's two words,
Yeah.
the two ending
Two,
words.
why did I write blank? I should have.
He wouldn't bother to write arc. He would just say it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And as he starts to sound sort of,
Can you just keep it down a little bit? Oh no, I don't remember one of them. No. Right. Oh. Yes. A needed god is a happy god.
Assemble it yourself.
Okay. I've finished.
Have you attached it?
Attached. Oh, it's so fiddly. Oh. Fingers are larger.
Getting closer to the end.
Why do you?
Oh my God.
Was that a true memory that I just experienced?
Part of it was.
Walder. This Walder will not be happy. What will you? What do you wish to speak to him about?
As Walder?
Yes.
Well, as you know, he's gone missing. And I would like to make sure that all of my clerics are safe and sound.
How many do you have?
A dozen or so.
Whoa.
I am not like Kuzni. I do not hoard all of my power in one person.
Is it not more a showing of faith?
Faith is not so much important to me.
bye, Boofmere.
What are you doing down there?
Oh, just bored.
I don't know.
My spelling. I was never good with letters.
I'm almost finished. Are you almost finished?
Yes, I have. I have finished.
All right. And done.
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Who fucking cares? Waste of time. Are you ready? Follow me, please.
And as Walder turns, and he starts to walk in the direction of that curtain. He heads over to the curtain.
I'll follow.
He continues. And as he reaches the curtain, there's a little kind of flash of light, and then he transforms back into his sort of Arctic fox form. There's kind of a Yep, with the 3 eyes.
No one has the shirt on today. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
The symbol of
How did I not call it?
Sorry.
The fox sort of looks up at you, and he points kind of to the ground, almost like motioning for you to get lower to the ground.
I won't quite go on all fours, but I'll
Okay,
crouch.
so lean down. It gets up kind of as high as it can, and with the tip of its nose, it sort of touches you right in the center, kind of where if you had 3 eyes, they would sort of all converge there at the moment. What is the last time Grom Legale replaced one of your innate spells with one of the God of Life's spells?
Yeah.
What is the other spell you have remaining, the level 3 spell that is innate to you for light?
I will tell you this. Oh, I think it's
No, it better not be fire.
It's either Flaming Sphere or Scorching Ray. I think those are the two. I just can't remember.
Flaming Sphere.
So you
Well,
still
this is
have
the
Flaming-
second level.
So that's what I mean.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes,
Then
yes.
yeah, I still have Flaming Sphere.
Flaming Sphere. You forget that you don't have that innately prepared.
Still known.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But you
was
no
about to
longer
go
have
like-
that always prepared.
Love that sphere.
And you feel that your knowledge of the spell Mirror Image is a part of your arsenal now. And a little piece of Bufmir becomes a part of you as a piece of Kuuzni leaves you. Now the sort of mingling, several gods all sort of mingling in your head. And you find that little bit of knowledge unlocked. And after touching you, the fox kind of moves back and then bounds underneath the curtain there.
Am I alone in the soul shelter
Yes,
again?
just curtain, blackness everywhere.
Oh my god.
Bourage. Louder. Same thing.
Make a history check.
God damn you, negative 13.
13. Sort of wait for a moment. Words kind of,
Oh. Your turn, Graven.
It's not coming from any specific
no, it's
direction.
like everywhere.
Bourage.
Stop. Stop stalling. Get in there.
Thank you for keeping faith much longer than I could. I'm coming now. Is there anything on the floor in front of me? Is there any?
It's just the curtain in front of you. It's the only object in the room that you can see.
Forward.
Push the curtain. And there's more black, but the Arctic fox is on the other side. And as the fox walks, there's like a little sort of faded trail of light that follows behind him that leaves a very distinct trail that you can follow. And the Bufmir fox kind of moves down, waits for you to see if you follow.
Is
Follow.
Bufmir taking this shape? Does it feel? Is like a his animal? Is there like
I don't
a?
think you know that.
I don't know that.
Yep.
And do I have a memory of any of the other gods having a specific animal that they?
I mean, Kuuzni doesn't have an animal associated with them. Like, it's not like each meddling god has an animal sort of innate to them that you know.
Just follow.
Yeah. Okay, start to follow. You follow that sort of line of light, goes down kind of an invisible flight of stairs, twists and turns out of the way of obstacles that don't seem to be there. Like, he seems to be moving forward and then he'll move around something, but there's no object there. You follow along the path. At one point, he stops for a moment, and then he starts to walk in a very kind of stilted pattern. Sort of moves forward and turns 90 degrees, sort of hops forward a little bit, turns again, hops forward.
The fox.
Yeah, sort of little leaps, moving in an almost kind of gridded pattern.
Can I pay attention to his hops?
The light is following behind him. You can see
Oh.
perfectly clear where he's hopping. Yep.
I will follow the light.
And And for you, the steps are much smaller. The fox is kind of making these little leaps, but for you, sort of just one big step to each of these spots that he lands on. And finally, another object comes into view, just like the curtain. It's totally black. It's just one object in the abyss. And it's a small wooden door. The fox kind of walks up to the wooden door and gives you one look. Motions to the door. Step inside. Even light-footed as you are, dropping to the stone below, it produces a kind of hollow that echoes throughout the chamber.
Remind me how many
Was I
doors
supposed
there
to
are.
grab him?
From what you can tell, sorry, I will describe, and then you may yell.
Everyone, stop acting for a second.
You drop to the stone below, produces the knock, and from what you can tell, the only creatures that react to the sound are the rats that remain secured in their cage by the lodestone. They respond with a little series of distressed squeaks as they clamber over one another. You look back up to the gallery, where Orba and Safira are glaring down with disapproving eyes. And then you take stock of the room quickly. The scratch marks on the floor from dragging the stone, the patchwork reconstruction of the crumbling ceiling, and the 3 reinforced doors, which, besides the galleries that look exceedingly difficult to climb back up to given how smooth the stone walls are, seem to be the only ways in or out. So one door leads back in the direction that you came from. That's logically the one that Ravi passed through when he came in here.
Right.
There's another one on the direct opposite wall, and if you're not mistaken, there's some sounds of clashing metal.
Oh no.
And that's when we saw Ravi walk through, I assume.
Yes, on the opposite side. And some sounds of like some furniture moving quickly, like getting pushed around, and then it goes quiet. And the last exit is a very robust door. It's bigger, and it's on your left. So 3 of the 4 walls in the room have a door on. It looks larger than necessary for kobold access, though given its heft, you imagine that this is the door that the lodestone was pulled through. You can see the sort of drag marks along the floor coming from that door. And you also notice that spaced around the room, kind of near the doors, there are 3 sort of vertically oriented wheels with wooden spokes, almost like for captaining a ship. In fact, they look so much like that the kobolds might have looted these from like derelict ships. Like they're being used as some kind of mechanical device that it's hard to tell exactly.
They're
what their
on
purpose
the wall,
Yes, there's one kind of near each door on the wall. Okay. And that's what you see around.
I'm gonna go up to the door that I know Ravi went into. I'm gonna try and put my ear against it.
Give me a perception check. It's with disadvantage, remember?
Yeah, you're exhausted, idiot.
He's exhausting, is that?
Both.
First roll was better. 5.
Yeah, first roll was a lot better.
It's silent, completely silent.
And there's a wheel next to it.
Yep.
I'm going to kind of grab the wheel and try and turn it.
As you start to turn
Left,
it,
I guess?
it's like it sounds like it's gonna make noise, but you can't. It feels like you could turn it, but
I'm
it does feel like it's gonna make noise.
gesticulating
As I
wildly.
turned it slightly, did the door move at all?
No. Give me a perception check again with disadvantage.
It's fine. Okay. 13.
13. As you started to, and it has some good resistance to it, but you were able to turn it a little, and it looked like from in front of the door, not the door itself, there's little holes in the ground, and like metal bars were slowly coming up, and then as you let it go, they went back. It's like a secondary reinforcement to the door of some kind. Like you could lock this room down with these metal bars.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the direction we came from, actually. The direction that I
Back to the
Ravi
foyer.
came from.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take a big deep breath, grab the wheel there, and very quickly start trying to bring up the.
Okay,
spot.
give me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Athletics. 13.
13. You two watch Erland go over and grab it, and then just, and it makes kind of a, and you watch as the bars kind of come up, and then there's little holes in the top two of the door frame, and it like clicks into place. So that door is wooden barred across.
Is there a wheel on the larger door as well?
Yes, there's one for
Okay,
each.
I'm running over to that one quickly, and I'm gonna start trying to do that one as well.
Orba's got her
What are you guys
hands on the
doing
balcony
this
and she's frowning very severely. at Erland.
Ignores it. We're going to the other one.
Give me another athletics check.
Shall I jump down? I don't know whether or not. What's he doing? Is he trapping us in it? I think we need to
3.
stay up.
3.
I know.
This one, because the door is bigger, also the bars seem heavier. It's like like pulling it, and then they're just sort of help.
What do you mean? What does he want us
I'm
to
gonna
do? Jump
try
down?
again as they wait.
It's too heavy.
Oh,
yeah.
it's too heavy?
It's too heavy for you to operate alone.
Weakling.
Okay, I am then going to go to the smaller door again and try and close that one.
Do you have a climbing
Give me
kit
an
on
athletics
you?
check with disadvantage.
Fuck's sake. I think I left it on my fucking horse.
Yeah. 17.
17. That one. And they kind of lock into place.
Okay, I'm running over to. Well, they're thinking I'm running over to the rat cage.
Okay.
Go down. One of us needs
Can
to
I
get
Fuck's
out.
sake.
pick
I'm
it
gonna
up
jump
with?
down.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
You.
Why are you doing
Oh, that.
Lock the
Can I
door.
take that?
Yeah,
Can I put
that's
it on?
good.
Okay. Acrobatics, you say?
Yep.
Okay.
25.
Great. Quickly, deftly drop down, and you land nice and light, but, I mean, the sounds of Erland trying to move the thing.
Kind of as I do it,
Seeing-
idiot.
Seeing Safira come down. Oh, quickly, go back to the big door.
Back to the big
Close
door.
it up, close it up.
Fuck's sake.
Great.
Gonna try to help.
Give me an athletics check. Safira can do it with advantage because you have help. Even exhausted. This help.
That's 13.
13, great. So the bars start to move up in front of that larger door, and as Orba's watching, you hear a little bit of rattling behind you, and you turn around, and these galleries also have a set of bars like coming up that's blocking you from going back into the foyer.
Oh, like they're getting influenced by the wheel as well.
The
not
wheel is
from
doing,
another
but the
factor.
reason it feels so heavy is it's actually multiple sets of bars. So it's doing the bars
Can we
in
see
front of
that?
the main door, only
And
Orba's
the
doing
secret passage?
Yes,
Okay.
and the passage. Well, the balcony. It's not a secret passage. But
Hey, dummies! That's blocking the passages as well.
Can we stop?
yeah, it's like halfway up.
Okay.
It's blocking our tunnels. How are we going to get out?
Okay,
Why are
all
we
right.
doing this?
Cousin.
Yeah, why are we
What
doing
was your
this?
fucking plan?
Ravi's on the other side of that door.
I know.
I'm gonna start pushing it the
I'm
other
gonna.
way.
I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna go over. Can I pick up the rat cage with all the rats in it?
You can.
Is it too heavy or?
No, it's heavy, but it's not too heavy to pick up.
Okay, I'm gonna open the thing so the rats can run out.
You pull the pin and immediately sort of they skitter and scatter amongst.
And
the
I'm gonna
rock.
pick
Fucking
up.
correct the fucking thing. The bang the stone.
That's what I'm gonna pick
Yeah,
up the
do it
cage,
quick.
and I'm gonna.
Give me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Orba's just closing her eyes.
Taking a breath.
13.
13. As you smash it, you feel like you get a good momentum going, and it connects, and the bars of the cage just ping, 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 just fling everywhere, and you're left with like just the top half of the cage there. It got smashed to bits. Like it was a weak, small little cage meant for rats. It just obliterates.
Can Orba take out her compass? And I don't. Here's a question. So
Yes.
when the lodestone activates,
Yes.
my compass when I'm this close shouldn't really take effect.
You don't know exactly. Right now, it's still kind of it's pointing in the right direction, but it's not.
It's
like,
definitely. Oh, okay. So it's not
You're not sure if when it activates, the compass is affected in some way. You don't know.
Compass is gonna be like, oh.
I'm gonna look up at Orba and shrug.
The needle's still stuttering. I don't know what that means.
I think it means that we need the big fucking bangy thing.
And at this moment, you hear kind of a rattling on the door coming from the foyer, the one that Ravi came through originally.
I'm going to the door where I think I hear where Ravi went. I
Okay.
guess.
Yep.
And I'm gonna.
That
is
one's
there
now barred.
Is there a? That's now barred,
Yes.
but is there a handle on it?
Yep.
Can I, through the bars, try and open the door?
And it's locked,
gonna
but you can definitely
Bang on it. Ravi! Ravi!
Erland, that is not going to be our way out, and we've got
He's
to
gone.
find one
He's gone.
fast.
Can Orba turn around and go back through the secret passage
You
to
can.
the previous room? Because
Yes.
she hopefully heard that door ting.
Yes,
ting.
you can.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'm gonna go peek and see if I can see who's knocking on.
Give me a
the door.
perception check. Yep.
Oh, perception. Oh, dirty 20, DD.
Dirty 20. You peek ever so slightly over the top of the railing, and there's two creatures standing on the other side of the door. One of them is a regular-sized, like normal-looking kobold with a spear, just like you've seen escort Ravi into the room. The other is the biggest kobold you've ever seen. He's like 6 feet tall, maybe even a little taller than that. And he's towering over his little brethren there. And whereas the other kobolds were a little sort of skittish and frenetic, this one kind of stands very tall and still. Oh no. And the two of them are kind of there. And the little one's trying to like... He has like a little belt of keys, it looks like, and he finally... And he looks like he's about to kind of open it up.
Okay, quickly through the other, back through the
can.
passage. Kobolds on the other side of the door, they're going to open it. We have a push or a pull?
It was a pull. He will be pulling the door.
Oh, shit. Go, take cover somewhere. They're going to be able to fire into the room.
Is there anywhere to take cover?
There's a big lodestone in the middle.
Oh, yeah, but how tall is the lodestone?
It's big.
Okay,
It's
I am
big.
going to try and crouch down on the other side of the lodestone very quietly.
Safira?
Fuck! I'm gonna try kind of do the same thing and knock my bow and sit down.
Hide.
Both of you give me.
Are you safe?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fuck.
Both of you give me stealth checks. Safira with advantage, Erland straight roll, because nobody's in the room yet.
Oh my goody. Oh.
30-20.
30-20. Great.
No, wait, really?
The two of you go around, you go opposite ways around, and then you like slide back to back, sort of touching the lodestone and waiting and listening, and the door. You hear some more sounds of the kobold moving around. And it looks like, it sounds like the little skittish kobold, because you've heard the sounds that he's making, sort of moves away from him, like back into the foyer. And it sounds like, because you've heard Erland do it, there's another wheel located in the foyer somewhere, and you hear like a... like he's trying to pull it, and that gate starts to...
Okay, can Orba crawl to maybe a vantage point on the galley that they can see me, but maybe the kobolds, if they're at that door, cannot?
If you're in the gallery, they can't see you.
Okay.
Because that's poking into the theater, not back out into the foyer. So yeah, if you're in the gallery, they can't see you.
Okay, so she's gonna stay low and try to get to a part where they can see her. She's gonna, wheel, other side, opening.
You guys can hear it too. It's like...
Okay. I'm gonna, right next to Safira, I'm gonna go, we're gonna hold the wheel. Now. And I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna run with him.
And try and grab hold of the wheel.
Great. Give me acrobatics checks as you try and bound over there as quickly as possible. With disadvantage on Erland.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
12.
23.
12, 23. The two of you remove from your hiding spots and you fling yourselves across the room. And as you're moving, the kobold is like turning the wheel and he looks into the room. And you can tell that he thinks he didn't see, but he spotted some movement kind of moving across. Okay. And he's pulling it. And now the gate is maybe halfway through, halfway
so
down.
Could the big guy reasonably squeeze in through there?
As it gets about halfway, the big guy literally pulls himself through. And as you guys get to the wheel, you pull it and it goes back up. So just the big one.
Damn it.
No, he's through.
Damn it.
Big one's through and it goes all the way up. And you guys are standing at the wheel there. He looks back around, and the little one kind of peers through the bars. Gives a motion to the little one, and the little one. So it's just the big one.
Gonna slowly back away.
And he puts kind of a big weapon up on his shoulder.
Orba? Do you have a rope?
No.
Safira, do you have a rope?
No, you fuckwit, I don't have a fucking rope.
What are you doing in here? And Graven appears before your eyes.
Fuck.
The effects of the seeming spell wearing off of him as Bufmir's blessing is washed from this oversized kobold, and you watch the spear disappear and Graven's mace appear in his hand, and he gets like, the kobold goes like from 6 feet to 7 feet tall. And you see Graven before.
How the fuck did you pull that off?
You can...
You alright?
Yes.
You got out of the curtain place?
Is this
Next chapel?
Where are the other two? What are you doing here?
He
It's time
jumped
to
down.
explain.
I couldn't get him to not jump down. That was fine.
Is this
He's
the
safe.
Lodestone?
This is the Lodestone. I tried to
We
smash
forgot
it.
the banging thing. Oh, right. Please bang it.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I thought you would savor that moment so much more.
We gotta get to work. Athletics, you said?
Yep.
Holy shit.
And you're like coming into consciousness with that moment as you sort of like see the room appear before. Like you weren't aware of what was happening kind of out in the
I was still
hallway.
following a fox.
Yes, the Boofmere was guiding you through the interior there with your illusion form.
A lot of things not making sense, but the Lodestone looking very familiar, knowing what to do there. I rolled a 17.
17. Graven takes a nice wide stance, takes the maul, one over his head,
Lean out of the
swings
way.
it around, and as it connects, the sound that it makes is like a great bell, but with a tone so low that like you feel it in your body more than you feel it in your ears. It almost-
Everyone should.
And immediately you have that sensation of like if you fling the door open to an abandoned home where you can't see them, but you hear the creatures that have taken up residence like skittering away like rats and things. That sensation happens as you hit the thing, just coming from above you, other rooms, you hear like scratching, moving, like everyone in this building felt that deep resonance that came from the Lodestone.
How does my compass look?
As you take it out, pointing perfectly straight toward the
Okay.
Lodestone.
Got it!
We have to get out of here now.
What is this big door, perhaps?
I
tell
don't
me.
fucking know.
Erland, and as you guys are standing around and the sort of debating it, Orba hears the gate behind you closes up behind you. So you're still in the gallery, but those bars came up and have now blocked off the passage back to the foyer.
okay.
Did the big door gate
The
close as well?
only door that doesn't have bars in front of it right now is the large door.
Orba hears then, she turns and leans over. Big door seems to be the way.
I'm gonna try and open
got
the
to
big
get
door.
down.
Is she like above us?
Yes, she's
Jump!
in a little gallery.
I can catch you.
above you.
Orba sees
Come on.
Safira.
We'll do this in order.
You guys do this thing.
So you go to open the door. Is someone helping Erland with the door? Is everyone going over?
I'm standing with my
Sure,
arms.
yeah, you're standing
If
down
she's
below.
got her, I'll go to the door.
Okay, the two of you go to grab the door. Give me athletics checks.
You're still up there, right? Yeah. Okay.
5.
Athletics 12.
12.
Yeah.
So as you pull, this door has quite a bit of heft to it. And Graven's half kind of pulls open just a little bit further. And with that noise comes also like raindrop like tapping, noises of dozens of
Rats.
clawed feet, bigger than rats,
Oh.
moving across stone, moving like calling to action. And appearing kind of just down past the door as you start to open it up
Again.
is an enormous lizard with multiple legs that and being escorted by like 8 or 9 kobolds that look like they're using spears to like corral it. Like it's not even fully tamed.
no.
They're like goading it to go
Oh,
further,
no.
and it's moving further and further into
Different
the
door.
room.
Different door. Different door.
There is no different door.
Other door. Closed it. Lock this one up.
Fuck.
Getting closer.
And try and help Graven with the wheel there.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay. 15.
15. So you slam the door as best you can. You start to go over the wheel, and you start to pull, and the bars are coming. The bars are going back up, and the door burst open. The bars that were sticking up scrape against the stomach of the lizard as it passes through, and immediately it starts to like bleed as it passes through. So you heard it as it came through, but it busts through the door and comes into this chamber. And I need everybody to roll initiative. Was there something you want to do?
I wanted to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
You can do that. You had a moment as you were operating the
That
wheel.
initiative roll. That was so sad.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow, and he just rolled a natural one.
At least it's initiative. Where natural ones don't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Is that door just fucking busted now with 9 kobolds on the
Yeah.
inside?
She just crashed through.
You guys have any more healing potions?
We would also like to welcome everyone to. This is our new combat here.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead and bring this up. Yes. Welcome to our new virtual tabletop. We were trying to make sure that we improve sort of the clarity for viewers. It was a little difficult to get all the necessary angles, in addition to just kind of trying out a cool new thing. So we are going to be, for the foreseeable future, trying out a virtual tabletop. We're going to be using TaleSpire. So as you can see here, we have the interior of the Hanas Theater.
No.
We have the giant lizard that has burst through the door.
Oh, that looks really sick.
And the many kobolds that are sort of working their way into the room. I can also use a little highlight as the
Oh, look at a little
highlight.
spotlight.
So we have the lizard, some kobolds coming through. So I had, so Orba's still perched up here, but Safira actually came down. So we're gonna bring her down here.
Easy
Oh,
girl.
baby.
Easy girl.
Yeah, so Orba is up here on the gallery. So this
Yeah,
leads
show our
kind of
little
back
minis
into-
for a sec.
Yeah, we can show off the minis. There's Orba with her spell, her little thunder wave that she's casting.
Norba.
Here is Safira with her bow.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
We've got Erland running away from the creature there. He's got his little
Appropriate.
plant boy powers.
Smirking
little
for some
spotlight.
reason.
And then
I'm
we've
gonna
got
get
Graven
killed
here
by
who just, well, you didn't just, but the Lodestone here that you had slammed. So we have that as well. Facing
Oh, your eyes like glow.
Here is the wheel.
Oh, cool.
And there's other wheels too. Here's another wheel over at
it's
that
huge.
door. Yes, I mean it's a theater, yeah, so it's big. And then, so the door's out of here. Here was the door that he smashed through.
What if we just left?
Here is the door that Ravi passed through over
Okay.
here.
That's
That's now
barred.
barred. Yep. And then let me get over to the other one. Here's the barred door up in the gallery. That's the one that was behind Orba.
Yeah, bring it.
And then there's one more.
You can
I can
change
change
it,
the
yeah.
light too to make it a little clearer. Yeah, there it is, right there. There's a little barred door under there. Let me actually. I'm going to make the light a little brighter.
Oh yeah, if you can brighten it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's dark in here, but I'm gonna make
the
it
red.
kind
Oh,
of
ooh,
daytime.
ooh. Yeah.
Just to make it a little clearer.
Fuck your atmosphere. I need to see
You got the
grid.
point already. It's
get the
dark.
idea.
It's booty.
Grid.
So
Dust modes,
this is
yada,
the
yada,
theater
yada.
that we
Yeah.
So that is where we are going to start here with battle.
Okay,
my
20 to
God.
25.
Oh, I didn't roll that.
This is such dumb.
Sorry.
You didn't roll your initiative?
Nobody with
I
20
was
to
busy
25,
rolling
eh?
shit.
No.
15 to 19.
No.
15.
15 as well.
What's your
Okay.
dexterity modifier?
Fucking 0.
0. Okay, so the kobolds are first.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Kobolds,
Yeah, I was-
then
I was
Graven.
rolling a shit cure wounds on myself.
Okay, no other 15 to 19s. 10 to 14.
So we'll say Erland and Graven were kind of next.
Wow, you guys.
I know.
Orba had a
What was
10.
that one?
10 to 14.
No, yeah.
Okay, Orba with 10. 5 to 9.
8.
9 is the giant lizard.
Lizard.
Wow, I didn't even beat the big lizard.
Safira is
No!
8. Erland, what are you?
4.
You didn't roll that with disadvantage, right?
No, it was just a natural
No,
one.
I got that natural one all by myself, thanks.
Alright, did I get everybody? Kobolds,
The
Graven,
naturalist
Orba,
of
lizards,
Natural.
Erland.
It's saves and attack rolls are not disadvantaged.
Not, yeah, it's just,
Just
ability
ability
checks.
checks.
Yep. No, yeah, none of that.
Fine, I'll be dead when this turns over.
Alright, so for the room one more time, we have Kobolds, then Graven, Orba, Lizard, Safira, Erland. And you'll be able
I'm
to
not
see
prepared
everybody's
for
stats
this.
on this nifty little board,
Yeah,
just not
we
for the
have a
DM,
little board,
obviously.
little monsters coming up on the side.
Inspirations.
So we can also, if anyone at any point needs some clarity, there's also sort of DM mode, which highlights all the creatures, so you can see kind of more clearly if you're ever not able to see anything at any point. Okay, so as the kobolds kind of funnel into the room, you can tell a lot of them are like prodding the lizard kind of in the butt there, in the tail. You can tell immediately based on the way the lizard is like thrashing and moving.
He will
Its
hurt you.
allegiance is to
Yeah.
no one. This thing is like rampaging
As
through
it
the
should.
chamber.
This poor little
The,
guy.
yeah, the
He doesn't
kobolds
wanna
are
be
not
here.
like friends with
Love
it. They're
them right
just
in front of
currently sort of controlling it. So as they continue to prod it through, it looks like the kobolds are two different types. There's ones that have like a little blade and a spear kind of, and might have like a little cloth sling that they have, so little warriors. And those ones are labeled as kobold warriors.
Okay.
And then there's another ones that have like little flasks by their side, which are similar to the ones that attacked you on the lift. It looks like they have little vials of poison or something kind of on their side.
Shit.
So there's two kinds, the, what do you call them again? Tinkerers and warriors. Those are two kinds of kobolds.
Okay.
Not that I think this is going to be relevant, but can I use inspiration on death saving throws?
You can use inspiration on literally any
That
kind of
is-
roll.
that's what I thought.
Any d20 roll. Can't be a damage roll.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but any d20 roll can be inspired.
I don't know.
All right.
I use her D20 inspiration.
No, you can't.
So the kobolds are going to come through here. Let me bring up their
Use it on my medicine
stats here for a moment.
Look how big the fucking lizard is.
Don't go near the lizard.
That's an angry lizard.
I'm right in front of him.
So move away.
Well, that's your mistake.
Sucks.
So he's going to kind of
What?
run up here.
Get away from us. I don't.
Well, hopefully that guy
I'll
blocks.
get used to this. There we go. Okay, so one of them's gonna kind of run over here into the corner. Sort of, he has a sling that he's kind of getting ready. Let's also get the other ones here.
That's so many. Oh my god.
This
I
one
hate
kind
this.
there's a few of them are taking like kind of cover in spots. Can we just leave over in these little areas?
Where? Where are we going to exit from?
Front
Behind
door?
him? We're
I
gonna
like that
run
Matt thought
behind the
we
lizard?
weren't going to get into combat on this one. Is he
Yeah,
not
I
us at
know.
this
I
point?
don't know.
Yeah. We damaged it a little bit. Oh, we damaged it a little bit. Shoot it.
Oh, yeah. Is it damaged from the belly
yeah.
scrape?
It is
damaged,
damaged.
it is
Yes,
damaged.
it's noticeably sort of scratched up on the belly.
Is this a time to use fireball, guys?
Listen, if I had gotten one higher on my initiative, they were all clumped just then. It would have been great.
They're
but-
also slightly resistant.
and they are resistant to magic.
I don't know about the lizard, but
Okay, so only one of the kobolds is able to run immediately up. The rest of them kind of hover in the corners and they're like sort of whipping their little cloth slings around. This is going to be a number of kind of small physical attacks here. Erland, we're going to have 3 sling attacks and 1 dagger attack here.
Oh,
How you doing?
not good.
well.
Dagger attack, 8 to hit.
Misses.
3 sling attacks here.
Jesus.
10 to hit.
Misses.
13 to hit.
Misses.
18 to hit.
Oh,
What's that last one?
ow,
18 to hit.
And that's a ranged attack.
It is a ranged attack. yeah.
18
Hatchet?
hits.
18 hits.
Damn.
Okay.
Gets his softball glove out.
you wait, you do have keyblades? Oh, you have keyblades?
That is
No, he doesn't have
5
sixes.
bludgeoning damage.
That gets.
What? Oh, he
I'm not
doesn't.
gonna roll that.
Great.
It gets reduced to 0.
Just palm, there's like a loud smack as Erland palms the sling rock there.
I am going to. I don't want that thing to attack me.
That was this one here.
Which guy? That guy over there?
This one that hit you with the sling attack here.
Okay, I am going to. That's fine. I'm just gonna swat it away.
Swat the thing away. Okay. That is that side. Now we've got these 2 are going to do sling attacks against Graven. That is a 18 to hit and a 4 to hit.
18 hits.
It's just 4 bludgeoning damage. So smack. And this tinker here is going to toss a violet.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Does that have the capacity
Can
to
I?
just take you out?
Warding.
It's an attack roll. Yes, he's tossing.
Oh, if I see him winding up,
Yeah.
does it look like what I saw last time?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, 22.
22. As you look at him, he's got a few vials of different colors. It's not necessarily the poison that you got hit with before. It looks like he has a few options that he's picking from.
Warding flare.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it. So
So,
disadvantage.
and he already attacked. Great. So this is 11 to hit.
Miss.
Great. Graven smacks it away. The bottle breaks on your shield, and it just makes a little spray of acid as it moves across. So these, a couple of them couldn't get all the way through. This one comes in, and it looks around, and it spots Orba kind of up on the balcony there,
Okay.
and it looks like it. I don't know. Ooh, we're gonna do this.
Oh, range.
60 feet. That is okay. Yeah, so it's 67. It's gonna be with disadvantage. He's gonna sling a rock up here with disadvantage there.
What kind of shape?
12 to hit.
Fucking hits. It ties.
Oh my god.
You should have asked if tying hits.
You also take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And Orba tries to kind of duck back, thunk, and the rock hits you off the back shoulder.
I am going to.
Catch!
I am going to. No, yeah. What's my thing here?
What is your thing? Does it have a range on it?
No. Make a dexterity saving throw. I'm using my sash.
Okay.
She feels a little static grumpiness come from her.
That's not gonna do it. 10.
That fails. So you take 2d10 lightning.
Okay.
Just blowing this
Come
dude up. Let's
on.
not waste time. We gotta go. Where is it? 10. Jesus. Where's my d10? Oh, here it is. It's 5 lightning.
5 lightning damage.
Hey.
Orba returns
Out of 2d10?
with a little arc of lightning that comes down off the top, and he looks like he's winding up another. And he collapses
these
to the
little
ground.
Little
I
bitch.
should have thrown that thing at him.
All right, that one's dead.
5 damage?
That
Yeah,
was
5 lightning.
5 damage.
And lightning, so is magic.
Okay.
Interesting.
We are, we're done with
You're done with
the
that?
kobold turn. Yep.
Okay, that means it's Graven.
Could you show me a 20-foot radius circle from the booty of that big lizard?
From the booty of the lizard. Okay. Yes.
Is this a monstrosity?
Let me look it up for you first.
Sorry.
Nope, that's okay. Nope, I'm trying to look it up. At some point, I will be able to. Nope. I will look that up in a second. Okay, sorry. What was the radius?
A 20-foot radius sphere
Oh.
from the booty of
Look
the
at
lizard.
that.
Like about
Come on.
that. That's gonna
Get that
hit
lizard booty.
pretty much. Can I lock it? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, shit.
And
Learning the ropes here.
yes. There we go. So this one's not affected.
Okay.
That's it. And the one next to Erland.
And the one
Those are the
right
only two that are
Whoa.
not being affected by that.
Is it happening?
Is it happening?
For the first time!
Graven takes like a few measured steps backward and points a finger and casts Fireball.
There it is!
Death and destruction!
Okay.
So that is dexterity saving throws.
All right. Let's start on the right side here.
Holy.
Yeah.
First
But this is
fireball
fire damage.
It is fire damage.
Okay.
It's probably going to be not.
I mean, they're weak, but
Yeah.
Still
they are
fireball.
resistant to fire to some degree.
Yeah, fire damage.
Okay, so we're gonna go here. I'll do this. We're gonna go this one first. Is it dexterity save?
It is, yes.
13
Fail.
fails. This
Wow,
one back
okay.
here. That's a 4.
Fail.
This one, natural 20. That one saves.
Save.
Let's go to the back here. 15
That saves.
saves. Okay. 9
Fail.
fails.
What matters?
Right now, this and this are the only ones that have saved. We're over here. 14
Saves.
saves. Okay. And 8 fail. Okay.
Does the big boy fail? Or?
Let's do the kobold. Yeah, well, we can. Yeah, no, let's do him too. That is a 13. Failed. We were working our way down.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Turn that off. Let's get rid of this. So this guy saved, and this guy saved. I believe.
Well, they take half damage of my 8d6.
Oh, can't wait for him to roll 8.
Yeah, I
Shut your gob. All right. There's at least two ones in there.
That's okay.
That's okay. 10, 17, 22, 23, 24. 24 fire damage and
12 on a save.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Oh, sorry. What was it? And what on a save?
24 and 12.
12 on a save. This blast of fire goes out. It consumes the whole room. This eruption of flame. It's charring and licking at the walls as the fire consumes up, and the lizard writhes in pain. And you can see the flames like licking its wounds up under its sort of torso, up from underneath. And when the flame settles and the sort of ash moves out of vision, there is only but a couple kobolds left.
Okay. I like that.
This is good.
This was good.
Oh, look at
Great
them
success.
disappear. Look at them go away. What?
Die.
Oh,
And there's a number of charred kobold corpses
Remains.
on the floor there.
He's
Yeah.
So good.
And it was what? It was 24 on a fail.
24 on a fail. I'm gonna take a few steps behind something.
Would you like to go? Like
hide
just
and behind the lodestone.
stone? Great.
That's something that 10,
15 feet of movement.
Yeah, it's big enough that it looks like he would try to go around it rather than through it.
If it's sturdy enough to not get sort
And
of crushed.
how
by
many
it.
feet did I just move?
15.
Could move 30, but I'll stay a little closer. I'll stay there.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. Who is next?
It's Orba.
All right, Orba.
Okay. Orba. So we got two little shits. That one next to Erland is holding like melee weapons, correct?
Yeah, he's got a spear and a little sling. Yeah.
Okay.
The warriors kind of have a ranged and a melee weapon, one-handed that they're using.
Okay. Seeing that these guys are a little weak, I think Orba is gonna cast Chill Touch at the one right in front of Erland.
Okay. What's the range on Chill Touch?
Oh, that's a good question. It's 60 feet? No, 120.
Okay, that reaches. Yep.
Okay, yeah, so here I go.
Is it attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. 8 to hit.
8. That misses. Crashes against the stone.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
That feels bad.
two very different turns.
Two very different turns. Maybe more
Okay.
different. And then next up is the lizard.
The lizard. All right. Sort of still flames on it stomps a few of its feet to get rid of some of the flame and then looks forward. And it gets like a slow start and picks up steam. And it's gonna trample through this kobold here. Who's going to make a dex save to try and get out of the way.
Squeeze.
Which it does. It's sort of, it's gonna be prone because it dives out of the way here. Yep, it's gonna be prone there. And it's gonna sort of stomp forward. Oops, spinning around.
And show you its hind
Nice.
quarters.
All
Farts
right.
on your face.
Little model stand.
And it is going to make 2 attacks: a bite and a tail swipe.
Oh, Erland.
You've already used a reaction.
Tail whipping. Aw.
Okay, that is a 17 on the bite.
Ow.
Okay.
I will get you back up, buddy.
Okay, that is 7 piercing damage.
Still up, baby. We're still up, baby. Oh boy, we're still up.
Barely.
It's a
but still
nasty
here.
tear out of Erland's leg there, and it's going to go in for a tail attack as well. Actually, that was the tail attack. Sorry. Whips around and smacks you. The tail attack happens first, I think. Yeah. And that is a 21 to hit.
Oh my god. You dumb dummy.
Single digits, huh?
Oh,
That
God.
is
Who's that
8
to?
piercing damage.
Yeah, no, she's gone. Okay.
Chomps and Erland immediately passes out and it has him in its mouth.
Oh,
He's
good.
like sort of
that's
bitten
good.
by it, and he
Okay.
rears back up and he's like, and Erland's getting like further and further into its mouth as it looks like it's attempting to swallow Erland.
It's eating you.
Let's go ahead.
You're getting
and,
eaten
I'm
by a
gonna
lizard.
hide Erland because he's inside the creature at the
I
moment.
got you.
Gonna eat.
I got you.
Are you
I
not
got
gonna
you.
be able to see people again?
I got you.
Erland's gonna come out as shit.
So stomps forward, pushes past the kobold, and he's like trying to pull Erland down his throat as best he can. And that is going to be the end of his turn.
Okay. I think it's me.
Yes,
Yep.
it's Safira then Erland.
Like
Aim for the hindquarters.
completely white as a sheet. I'm gonna do exactly that, and I'm gonna take my first shot at his hindquarters.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna take a second just on the off chance. I'm gonna try to aim it for the place where he would potentially be span out. I want to cast Healing Spirit as a bonus
Oh,
action
okay.
as well,
Where-
in
you
front
should-
of the
sorry.
lizard.
Can you cast it?
I was like shooting an arrow. Where
I
you make it
can't.
spat out?
I can't try to cast it
Come
on
on,
him,
right.
can I?
What does it say? Does it have to be a spot you can see?
It's well, it's smack and see.
Oh, so it can't get
It
people
says you
up
call
from.
forth the nature spirit to the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is a 5-foot cube that you can see within range.
Yeah, so you can't see
And it's
the
60
inside of
feet,
his
which I don't
stomach
even-
or inside of his mouth.
Okay.
You can put the healing spirit like close.
I'll
like
put
here,
it
yeah.
close by, and then I'm gonna take my first shot sort of towards his rear end.
Great, give me an attack roll. Let me see if I can find a little thing to signify.
Okay.
You can still see him.
Can I see him still? Can I see?
27 to hit.
He is like, it'll be a perception check. Let me see if I can make.
Okay.
What are you
Looking
trying
for
to
a
do?
little. I was looking for a little spirit modifier for.
Because I think if
Healing
I
spirit.
shoot him.
Oh, make it a little toad.
There we go. That looks like a healing spirit.
Yeah.
Alright, that's sort of
There you
planted. Okay, great.
Ooh.
Okay, so 27 to hit.
27 hits. Roll for damage. He is hurt.
Okay.
Oh
he's-
yeah, he's a crispy. Crispy.
Okay, that's 6, and then I doing Colossus 8. So 6 plus
piercing
8.
damage. Great. And as it sticks in, he sort of almost gurgles a little bit, and a
Okay.
little bit of Erland kind of comes back out.
Immediately-
Like an arm. It seems like doing more damage is like causing him to have difficulty.
Immediately, I
swallowing.
want to knock another, and I'm
Give me
gonna
another
try
attack roll.
another shot.
You may.
That's a natural one. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Oh!
As just as Safira is aiming, she feels her arrow turn off course, and then you feel sort of the embrace of a spirit figure, and you hear the voice of that sort of motherly woman who you sort of took the child from, and you take another aim.
Oh my fucking god, mother of 11 to hit.
And even so,
Oh no.
the arrow goes flying through.
Okay, then after that, I'm gonna use my movement and run up. And I wanna,
5, 10,
I'm gonna try to
15,
run up
20.
to the lizard.
Okay.
And I know I don't have another action, so.
You want to get within melee range? You
I
can.
do.
Okay, 30. Yep.
And I wanna start, like, when I'm there, because I can't pull Erland out, can I?
You cannot. That would certainly be an action. And there's
Then
very
I'm just
little
gonna-
showing.
Just trying to, like, get him at me.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Jesus.
Mine is not better than the attack roll by barely. I don't have any modifiers, do I? No, that's just a 6.
The 6. Okay, you sort of yell and scream as you get closer. It does seem a little bit like you get its attention. It doesn't spit Erland out, but it does hear you sort of stomping and moving forward towards it. So
Okay.
it does turn towards you as you make the noise.
Right. Alright.
Okay. Erland, first of all, you take acid damage at the start of your turn as he sort of mid-digestion of you. That is one failed death saving throw. It's not an attack, so it doesn't crit, so it's not multiple. But you
Like
fail.
if I roll a 1 now, I die.
Yes. Yes. You have one failed death saving throw from the partial damage there.
I pass.
Wow, that was impossible to read, sir. Oh my god.
Okay.
It's fine.
That is Erland's turn.
Yup.
We go over to the kobolds now, of which there are very few left.
Scared shitless, aren't they?
This one is going to get up, and he is going to immediately start to scamper away. And in doing so, that thing, watching him get up and move away,
Yes.
it's gonna try and attack the kobold as it moves out.
Yeah, does it?
It has no, it does not. It's gonna try and tail swipe. It actually can't bite while it's trying to digest you. That is going to hit that thing. One big move of the tail, and he just ping, just goes flying across the room. He just sort of and just dies by the side there.
Against the rock.
And this final kobold here surveys what's going on. He sort of and he starts to move back through here. It looks like he might be getting help or running away. Hard to tell.
Yep.
And that is the kobolds, which takes us to Graven.
Okay, I'm gonna run up
Get him out.
to. As I'm running up, I will cast a. I can see him, yeah.
So 20. Do you want to run into the healing spirit?
I think I would like to, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna run through that.
Okay. And it
will
has to be Safira's choice to use the heal.
You
Yeah.
allow me?
Okay.
Yes, I'm
And
going
I think Safira rolls the heal for that.
yes, I always forget what it is. You can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So how many
Wisdom
times
for you.
It's wisdom for me.
I think it's just 2 at the moment. And that's just the
Yeah,
number of
it's just 2,
times. But
okay.
what's the amount that it heals?
It heals 1d6.
Okay, great. Graven gets
my
one
God.
heal.
Pretty much. Working up a healing word for Erland here because I can see him.
Give me a
yes.
perception check. He is in the maw.
Perception. Oh, 21.
You are able to
we go.
see
Come on,
little
come on,
sort
come
of
on, come on,
Erland's
come on,
flopping
come on.
arm as he's chomping down.
I will, excuse me, while I choose
Please don't.
a level 2 healing word here, which is 2d4 plus, forgive me, 2d4 plus 3. Yep, okay.
Oh.
That is this and this. Here you go, bud. I got you. 6 plus 3 is 9.
9, okay. As Erland wakes up, you can feel the pressure of the mouth around you, like wetness dripping down on your face and some of the acid burning through your clothes as you come back to life.
And like seeing, reaching out for his arms if I see them to grab on,
this is
and
an
as
action.
my action,
Okay.
try to get him.
You're going
out.
to do a contested strength or athletics check against this lizard here.
Bastard. All right, contested athletics.
Come on,
You're so
Brady.
strong. Such a strong
So
boy.
strong.
16.
No!
7.
Graven tries to pull, and the creature just pulls back, and just his arms come free from your grip, unable to pull him out.
Okay. Yep. Stay right there.
Okay.
I'm not still holding on to him.
It pulled him free from your grip there.
Yeah, I'll stay right there.
Okay. Orba.
Okay. Orba is. Oh, wait, hold on. Now it's Orba's turn. Seeing that things are going poorly, she'll stop fucking around. Orba's gonna cast Fireball, but so that only the backside of the lizard is in it.
Ooh, you might get the
Okay.
kobold.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try.
Yep. Let me get rid of this
Double
light.
fireball combat.
Um,
You're good. You're okay.
I'm awake.
You're
Yeah,
certainly
it's
awake.
like he's
What?
inside of
Both
us
great.
24
Yeah, so you can do that
We're
and
mostly
get both
inside
the
of-
kobold and if you put it right in the doorway there.
Great.
Get him right around the old ring.
Yeah, right. Kiss his beehole.
And what is
if you
the?
will.
I think it's far enough. But what is the range on fireball? It's like
150 feet.
I love that our method
Yeah,
of
so
getting
Orba
around
like
is just
watched
hitting him.
Graven's like eyes light with fire and
As everyone's fighting again, it's darker than this room kind of shows. You out of your periphery see like a searing light start to swell up and immediately like a comet kind of moving through
There
the
we
room.
go. Come on.
And it's a dexterity save.
yeah.
And this kobold's gonna be toast. You roll a natural one.
Yes!
Kobold. Yeah.
Disintegrates. Like Dr. Manhattan or whatever.
Yep. And that's a 19 on this lizard. But still
D6.
6 damage.
shit.
Can I borrow some D6?
Yes.
Yeah.
As many as you want. There's.
Hopefully I'll make him regurgitate me a little bit. Fuck.
That's the idea, bruh.
That's 6.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to claw your way out of his stomach. It's gonna be some.
Yeah, I need just one more. I have a D6 here.
This new combat thing we're doing.
Which one do you like?
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, I
It's
can
TaleSpire's fault.
Toast.
Okay.
Yes, Lou.
I see your Ghostbusters. Oh, I see 2 6s. Okay, hold on.
Oh come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
4,
Light his
6,
butt on fire.
6, 12, 18, plus another 5 is 23, and then 27 halved. So
So,
13.
13, alright.
13 fire damage.
Another explosion of fire. That one sort of coupled with where you basically cast exactly your fireball, just this black char sort of wrapped over the floor. It's like, if you look toward the door, it's just this empty black abyss of ash. And he's sort of scorched at the back end. And he spits Erland out.
Can I mean, attempt to like.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
We're going to unhide Erland.
Start weeping on Graven's shoulder.
You can spit him out. He spits out close enough to the healing spirit. Are you going to use the healing spirit?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 14 on my.
Okay, great. You catch him and sort of place him next to the spirit
4.
there.
You heal 4.
Great. So, and I think the healing spirit's gone now.
Yes,
That's
it is.
its
It's gone.
usage. Great. So Erland gets that out right there.
Erland!
I was inside of him.
Anything else on your turn? Great. And just as Erland is finished saying that, It's gonna go in for a couple attacks here. It's gonna make its tail attack against Safira and its
Okay.
bite attack against Graven.
I will warding for that.
I'll show you.
Tail attack against Safira.
Oh,
That is a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
that hits.
That is a 12 piercing damage.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Slammed with the
I was at
tail.
full HP.
And I need you to make
I
a
mean,
strength
well-
saving throw.
Okay. Hang on, I can't do math. Oh God, I have to do these things too. Okay, beep boop beep.
So it's sort of.
Strength. You said strength saving throw. Strength saving throw.
Yeah.
That won't get on.
12.
12, you get knocked prone.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
The worst thing.
Safira gets knocked
Could be
prone
being
there.
eaten.
And then
Oh,
the turtle is gone. And then
Warding flare, so
warding flare, flashlight.
That's awesome.
It looks like your bicycle. 22 to hit with the warding
the
flare.
disadvantage.
It was a natural 20 was the other roll.
Oh.
20
worth
to
it.
dirty
Good-
20.
good work.
Worth it.
Okay. And
Wait, the
Tail
bite? So he might have me in his mouth now,
This is
too?
the bite.
Oh my god.
12 damage on that tail whip. That is
Hungry
insane.
boy.
you take 11 piercing damage.
Okay, I will. Oh, I can't use both in the same turn. They were both reactions.
And you are
11.
grappled and restrained.
Oh my God.
Let me do.
Our healer is grappled and restrained now. By
Well,
the
I
big
can still
lizard that tried to
speak.
eat our monk. Good.
Okay.
Put some status modifiers there just so we know. Grappled, restrained. It even color codes them. Look at
Yeah,
this.
double that would have put me down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
now,
no.
similarly to Erland, you are sort of half in its maw there. Hide for a moment as you're
Trying to like
grappled.
God.
keep its teeth out of my sides. Like,
At one point, it like opens its mouth fully and tosses you a little up into the air, so it
Oh,
you like
ow.
grab again, and you
Like
walk
T-Rex
as Graven. Okay, Safira, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna have my movement to get up.
Okay.
And then Graven's like halfway in his mouth, right?
It was just his turn.
I'm gonna take.
Graven is halfway
I'm
in
gonna
his
take
mouth,
the
yeah.
rest of my half movement to get away.
Okay,
As I'm
it has
doing
not
it,
taken a reaction.
didn't it do it against the
It was
kobold
just
this
his
turn?
turn.
It's just its turn. It has started again. Yep. it's a
Okay,
new-
then I am going to. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay, great.
And then I'm gonna move half distanced away, half my movement.
Like 15 feet. And where would you like to move?
Yeah. I want to move kind of by that little boulder cluster there.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20 would take you there.
And then if I aimed for its eye, how
Because
likely would it
how
be
much
that
more movement does Zephyr Strike give you? Sorry.
Zephyr Strike gives me.
I think it doubles your movement or something?
Yes, it does.
Because it took 15 to get up.
The. Your speed increases by an extra 30 feet.
Okay, great. Yeah, you have plenty. So where do you want to go here?
That's
Just by
fine.
the cluster?
I'm
Okay, great.
Yeah. If I
It's
were
going
to
to take its attack of opportunity before you do your thing.
No, I can't. Zephyr, my movement does not
Yes.
provoke opportunity. Cannot.
I was just testing you.
If I shoot for his eye, will I hit Graven? Is there a possibility?
You can shoot, like, there isn't targeting in that way. Like,
Okay.
you won't hit Graven if you
Great.
hit with an, if you miss with an
I am going to go for
Don't test her.
his eye, and I'm going to go ahead and use the extra force damage
Great.
as well.
Make your attack.
Zephyr Strike is dope.
Let's go to Dylan.
12 to hit.
12 misses. Backing up quickly, you move around too fast. Fire
Okay, I'm
the
going to
arrow.
shoot him again. Let's try
Okay.
again, and this time I can't use the Zephyr
Yep,
thing.
that's already been used.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
Oh my god.
Oh, we found the line.
My modifier is +8. Okay.
That's wild.
Oh! that is
Not even glasses are an excuse for this one. This dude's
9, and then I get Colossus. 8. Okay, so full damage.
18
almost.
damage.
What if she
Great.
just has allergies? So she's like constantly sneezing.
Great.
I think
One
Or
arrow
Mrs.
sinks
Argus.
into the side of its neck.
Yeah.
And it doesn't spit Graven out, but he's more out of its mouth than he is in, so I'm going to unhide him here. But he still like has you in his teeth, but
Yeah.
you're just not like in it all the way in his mouth there.
Yeah.
As he sort of, you're still restrained and grappled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right, Erland, you're up. Having freshly been spat out, healing spirit, healing word, a little bit of renewed, and
Feeling Still pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Wait, am I still exhausted if I died and then come
Yes.
back? Yeah. Damn it!
Why would you think that would suddenly
I don't know.
revive
It's like
you?
the longest rest.
I think you're even more.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I feel great.
Quick snooze.
We are pulling out the nunchaku and sort of getting after it here. Trying to get Graven out a little bit. Oh, that's so close to being good. 9 to hit.
Oh
Misses.
my god.
As you swing at it, rears back.
I am going to use my 13 or 14 second attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
13 to hit.
That misses.
Wait, did you say 13?
Tired Erland, sort of just out of its mouth, swings wildly a couple times,
I am
missing with both
using a
attacks.
key point to use Flurry of Blows. Focusing this time and
Run this big daddy.
using yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Unarmed strike.
Yeah.
11 to hit.
Misses.
My guy.
Comes up short on the first strike.
12.
Oh my god.
Erland just like throwing like haymakers in his last round of a boxing match.
You're scared of him because he ate you, aren't you?
These aren't even at disadvantage, are they?
No.
They were just,
Not even.
What a loser.
Not even.
Anything else?
I am going to use another key point.
What?
To do
My guy.
what the fuck? I'm gonna confuse it here.
Watch your mic there, too.
Yeah. Which one is it? It's yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna use Step of the Wind to disengage. Is that
Okay.
no? Is that?
Don't run away.
Are those both bonus
I'm
actions?
just double checking that.
He
I
doesn't
think
want
it's
to
a
be right
bonus
there.
action.
He doesn't want to get hit
Yep,
by
it's a
tail.
bonus action. Whoops.
I don't blame him.
So
No, you can't do that.
No, I
You already
can't,
you
yeah.
can't flare of blows and step of
No, I was just saying.
Oh,
he, doesn't, he wants to get out of it because he doesn't want to get tail spun.
Yeah.
So I.
TaleSpire.
He didn't use a reaction against you, did he?
He did not.
No, but
yes,
he
because
couldn't.
Yeah, no, I know.
let me give us a little.
but-
oh, goodness.
That
What the
was-
what?
Oh, okay, that camp sucks. We're in experimental mode here, guys.
I'm gonna just. Who's up next?
Graven.
Grace kobolds are gone, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hang in there.
Okay. All right, Graven, you're up.
So I can cast spells.
Graven.
Yes.
I could maybe attempt to get out as an action.
You can use an action to attempt to get out.
I am going to grab the symbol and just place a hand right on its nose in front of me and try to guiding bolt right in its face right
Okay.
there.
Love that.
Is that an attack roll?
That is an attack roll.
That is with disadvantage
Oh,
because it's an attack roll. If it's a saving throw, yeah. If you're restrained, you're also it's a ranged spell attack,
Yeah.
so you're within. That would be with disadvantage.
Bollocks. Okay, then actually I will change that to a.
You just got boof me. Sorry. Damn it. Too soon.
Damn it!
Where's Boofmere?
Oh, I don't have that spell anymore.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay.
God.
I guess I'll just I'll just ding his dong then right there in his
Come
face,
on.
like
What kind of saving throw?
which is a wisdom save.
Look
Yeah.
at him, Wise. Look at him. Look at him.
No, it's probably not.
14.
Are you?
Little bell noise kind of goes out.
Just like pulling at the teeth there. Like,
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Orba.
Yeah, it's Orba's turn.
There is.
Everything I have is close range, guys. It's really fun. Orba's gonna cast. What is it called?
It's like weather effects got recent here.
We're gonna just go ahead and cast good old Ray of Frost at this guy.
That'll do it.
There we go.
That'll learn him.
yeah. How does he look?
I mean, it's hard to tell because he's so big and like it's a bestial creature. Like he's not like reacting in pain. He's like thrashing and stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you using there?
Ray of Frost.
Great Ray of Frost.
Oh, there we go. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so 2
Thank you.
d8.
That's what I wanted to do. Actually, 2d12.
Oh,
Dang.
5,
Dang dongs. It's good.
6, 11 cold damage.
11 cold damage. Nice.
And speed reduced by 10.
Come on.
Great.
There we go.
Slower chomping.
That's great. Yes, slower chomping is good.
And then Orba's just gonna like growl from over the balcony, trying to get his attention, but I'm
He does
sure
not hear you.
Yeah. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, alright. The lizard is going to. First, he's going to do the full on swallow attack here.
Oh!
As he
You exploded
attempts
from the inside?
to.
Did my thing not like
your
spit
HP
Graven out at all then?
Not enough. It's in a
Stone's
round.
endurance,
Oh, okay.
which can shrug off up to 12.
Yes, so this is going to be with advantage on a creature that he's grappling, which he is. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm working up a stone's endurance for whatever this does to me. I'm
Okay.
feeling his,
That is 10 piercing damage.
Okay, so I will roll this d12. 8 is
So you
not-
take 2.
So I take 2.
And you are swallowed up. So you are
oh my
fully
God.
in its belly.
Mm-hmm.
He's in his belly?
Oh my
Like
God.
swallowed, yes.
Oh
And
my
we're gonna
God.
add blinded to your status.
I swing. Can I?
You can cast spells.
You can make attacks.
Okay.
And cast spells. A lot of it's with disadvantage, depending if
Yeah.
you can't see. So it does. If any spell requires you to be able to see, you can't do that.
Really, I can't ding a dong for the thing that I'm inside of.
Feels
If
like
it
you can
requires you to be
guesstimate
able to
where
see
that
it.
dong
You
is.
can't do it. You are blinded. Great. So it
I'm gonna have to cut him out.
Oh my god!
and then after swallowing Graven, it's just gonna spin around and use a tail attack on Erland here.
Oh my God.
22. hits.
That hits.
Okay.
Get ready to revive me again.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on here, guys?
You take 11 piercing damage.
Are you up?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah,
Barely,
baby.
barely.
What do you got?
With one swing of the tail, Erland ducks down and feels those spines like rake over the back of his neck. A little bit of skin comes flying off as it spins around. And that is its turn.
Alright, after that is
me.
Safira.
Okay.
Oh fuck. God. Okay.
Please.
Yeah, you watched it like.
I'm gonna aim for its head again. I am going to also. I am going to try. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Zephyr Strike again,
Okay.
so that I can also choose the extra force damage
Nice.
on this attack.
Okay.
Let's go.
Dear Lord. Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Oh!
11, that's full damage.
I really can't
Plus
breathe.
Colossal
12.
Talk 12, that's just the
12,
one. And then
okay.
plus the extra Zephyr, which I always forget what it is. Is it a 1d8? No, it's 1d8.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, 7!
So
Okay.
12 plus 7 is 19.
Yeah, I've been adding them.
19 total damage.
3. The arrow goes out. Kind of takes a couple wobbling steps back.
Not seeing it go down. Can I knock another arrow and shoot it again?
Shoot it again.
Oh, thank you.
Get in him.
Just aiming right for his eye. I'm not gonna miss.
As
12.
it wobbles back, one arrow just goes flying wide past its face.
What's happening
We
to
got a
us?
whole round here before.
Okay, there's something else I can. Well, no, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any
there's
movement
something
at
else
all?
I
You
can
gonna
do.
stay?
Yes, I am going to move in, and I want to move in so that I'm like. Can I use my movement so that I'm in front of his eye line?
15, 20. Yep. Further. 30,
That-
25.
yeah. And I want to turn to him and almost like a big lizard would, I want to open my mouth wide and
Give me another performance check.
5.
it's less about your performance. It's like reeling back.
Yeah,
It's not even paying
Yeah,
attention. It's like
yeah.
it's like thrashing about. It doesn't even notice what you're doing.
Okay.
Erland.
I'm charged to
All right, Erland.
I don't know what to do.
Trying to quiet his mind and focus in. Nunchaku attack.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Woo! Oh my god.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage.
And fuck it. And he fucks it. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, come on.
Natural 20.
No!
Don't go up with the scream. Go down.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Go down.
Natural 20.
No.
Resist the one sort of good whack, and you can feel the key energy moving through, and it just pushes it back.
And gonna come back with another Nunchaku attack.
Okay, give me a sec roll.
You know, you empty the tanks.
9.
Misses.
Oh my.
Empty
Using,
the tanks.
using another key point.
Already empty.
Flurry of blows.
Oh my god.
14 to hit.
14 hits. Roll for damage.
What?
I caught it.
Get it together.
9 bludgeoning damage.
9 bludgeoning damage. A nice hard strike this time. It hits one of the teeth, and the teeth just breaks one of the tooth, and it falls kind of out onto the floor.
It cannot take a reaction until its next turn.
Okay.
And I would also like another Constitution saving throw, please.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
This is the last
good.
one.
Oh, come on.
18.
Fuck.
It
Passes.
has a high constitution.
All right, I had a feeling. Okay, and I'm gonna get one more attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep this. Okay. 15 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Come on.
This dude gets to attack 1,000 times.
1,000,000
4
times,
bludgeoning damage.
Or just 4 bludgeoning damage.
And also, he already can't make he also can't he already can't do a reaction.
Yeah.
I assume I can't push him 15 feet with a strength. No, let's have him do a dex saving throw.
What are you
What?
doing? What is this turn?
Menu
I
of
know.
king.
He's used all.
13?
He falls prone. I like leg sweep it.
It's already staggering kind of back and forth, and you just kick one of the legs, and it kind of falls flat on its face there.
Okay, and I am going to use my max movement to get 40 feet away from him, directly back.
Oh, schmonk.
How much movement?
So
40
sad.
feet away from him, directly back.
When he's
It can't
helpless
take
like that, he's
reactions.
cute.
Is that
It cannot tell. That was my first hit.
cannot take reactions? 25, 30, 35, 40, all the way back.
Erland runs out of the Ebbwoods.
Okay.
That's my turn.
The kobolds
Out
are
of
dead.
points now.
Yeah.
Graven's turn. At the beginning of your turn, you take some acid damage thanks to
The stomach acid?
Be nice. Be nice.
12 acid damage.
Unconscious.
And sort of sagging in his distended belly there as he's toppled over. He's gonna get up.
That's not a. I can't warding flare that shit.
It's not an attack. Nope.
roll. Fuck, I had him. I fucking had him.
And it's going to lumber over to Safira here, sort of
my
raged
God.
at its closest target, and it's gonna make a tail.
Wait, why is he going more? It's not his turn.
It's my. It was my.
It was
turn.
Graven's
Oh,
turn.
it was Graven's turn.
Oh, you little
Alright.
bitch. Get back there.
Get back on the ground.
Get back on the ground.
Get back on the
There he is.
Get back on
There
the
he is.
ground.
Yes, sorry. So Graven's turn, so that ends. You're right. Sorry.
I don't have to make a save.
You do not, because it's not the start of your turn.
Okay, let's get him up, guys. Let's get
I
him up.
have 2 healing potions on my back.
Yeah, that'll help
Alright,
with
Orba.
the stomach.
Yeah.
With the, yeah, in
Orba's just gonna cast.
Is his bag also taking acid
Oh,
damage?
it's the lizard's turn after this. Shit. God damn it, you guys.
The initiative was bad.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Orba has to cast Ray of Frost again. I have nothing.
Doesn't have much left.
I can't switch my weapon either. I'm gonna use the knife to cut him off.
Don't worry about that right now. He's gonna
It's an 8 to hit.
And this is.
He's gotta try and get.
It's also that attack was also with disadvantage. Not that it matters. He's prone, and it's a ranged attack. That's what this.
Oh, yeah. Man, even when I'm high above, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the rule.
And what would happen if I leapt from the balcony? They didn't take fall damage, right?
You rolled
I made you make an
acrobatics
acrobatics check, but
check.
on a success, she did not take any damage. It's like a 20-foot drop.
And it's 1d6 per 10 feet, right?
I think that's correct. Yeah.
I can't do that, you guys.
Don't.
Don't do
the
that.
top ropes. Let's
Don't
give him an
do that.
elbow.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that. I might go down if I do that.
Don't do that.
Let me just check my backpack super quick. Give me 2 seconds. As soon as I locate which page it's on. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, it's 1d6 per turn.
This is really bad.
Yeah, correct. You need to step back and.
Yeah, I've got nothing. I can't do anything else. That's it.
Okay. All right. Orba finishes her turn. We go back to the lizard,
Now he's gonna get up and smack.
who is going to
You're
get
welcome.
up.
I'm fine. I have 23 HP. Yeah, I did, and then he got me.
Thing. Okay. Gonna get back up. And now it is going to lumber over to Safira. It gets up kind of in a fury rage. Stomps over to Safira. It's going to make a tail attack
No,
here.
it's only opportunity attacks that gives me advantage.
How long is that?
That
Plus
is a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
14 hits. Okay. You take 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
The tail attack, and then now that its mouth is free after swallowing Graven, it's gonna make a bite attack as well.
God.
13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. Takes a big bite and
Yeah.
Safira dodges backwards.
Okay, so Zephyr Strike I think should still be active.
Sure. What is the condition? Make a
A concentration saving throw?
Yep.
Where's my concentration? Yeah, that fails. Where's my concentration?
I mean,
It's just a straight check.
It's just a straight check too.
Yeah.
Constitution saving.
It's what?
Is it a
It's
Constitution?
a DC 10, yeah, or half the damage. But we haven't
It
gotten
fails.
to a creature that does that much. Okay, no longer with Zephyr Strike.
Okay. And it would be, would it cost me an action to change my weapon?
You can't swap weapons.
It's not the lizard's turn anymore.
It's done. It attacked twice and moved.
Okay. If I had 2 attacks with the bow, does that not? No, it doesn't count. As
You
an
can
action.
shoot them. They just are with disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
And he hasn't taken a reaction yet, so if
He
I
has
run
not
away.
taken a reaction yet.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and we're just spending the spell slots.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike again so that I can get away from this guy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move as far as I can away from
15,
him.
20, 25, 30. I mean, you can move because it gives you 30 extra feet.
It
right?
does.
I mean, you can go really far.
Yeah, I'm going
yeah,
to go
fuck
really
that.
far away.
25,
And
30.
then I want to square up to him, and we're going to use the extra force damage on the Zephyr Strike. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, give me your attack roll.
17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
9
Nice.
plus 7
Here we go.
16.
and 4.
All right, Safira.
Oh!
Show us how it's done here.
Okay, I'm gonna square up and just get it right through his eye. Watch him fall, and then as soon as he falls, I'm gonna take my bow, put it on my back, run with my sword, and slash his stomach open.
It's sort of sliding.
I do. I have an Elatrian sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up.
Slashes it across the belly.
It was a sickle that I used to have.
No. Oh, right.
Yeah.
And as she slashes it across the belly, there's a spilling out of some of its innards.
And as
Out onto
soon as
and Graven flops
I'm gonna
out
grab
from
him
him.
out of the acid, trying to kind
Give
of
me
give
a sleight of hand check as you reach into its sort of acidic
okay.
gut there.
sleight of hand. 16.
16, great. You avoid some of the you recognize one of the poison sacs that it has sort of deep in its belly. You reach past that and you pull Graven as hard
As soon as I get him out, I'm gonna kind of dust him off,
All right.
and then rifle through his bag to see if I can't find a healing potion.
Okay. Do you have one?
You find a regular healing potion and a purple
broken crown?
healing potion. Which one do you take?
I'm gonna take the regular one.
Regular.
And I will shove it down his throat.
Minister.
You were administering, so you get to roll the.
What am I rolling?
4 plus 2, I believe.
the other D4?
Four?
5.
Oh,
5.
hey, that's
So used to ones that extra one.
Oh,
And as Graven feels himself coming back to consciousness, that stinging acid running down your neck, and sort of it's like seeping underneath your scale mail armor there, and you're pushing at your clavicle to try and get it out of your clothing. That is where we are going to take a break.
Oh my god.
Hey, this was great.
I hope that everybody enjoyed our new TaleSpire virtual Tales.
yeah.
All of us.
People pouring through key points and spell slots
Oh my god.
to get out of the
Oh
maw
my god.
of the subterranean lizard. Well done, everybody.
Why did we jump down into there?
Oh.
That is where we'll pick it up when we come back. Stay tuned. More to come about escaping here from
More
the...
boof
uh,
me.
Oh, Boofy was the best.
Yeah, this episode started so fun, Matt. That was fun. We killed a big lizard.
Oh yeah,
We
so
double
fun.
fireballed.
You
Double
got to double...
fireball.
I mean, Graven got 8 kills in one shot.
Oh,
That's
body
gotta
count.
feel good.
It does.
I was all waiting for... I was like, oh, this is an encounter where Erland can use his mitts as they
my
surround him as
God,
like
yeah.
flanking mitts. But then Graven just killed them all.
Less attacks, the better. Less attacks. And then I just...
Oh my god. I should keep this out because we're gonna have to probably get into combat again. Get
Don't
out of here.
just
No, we're not. Shut up.
Enough.
We're taking a long rest.
All right, everybody. We are going to come back in just a quick break. Stay tuned. And when we come back, we'll give some shout outs and we'll say hi to everyone. See you there, everybody.
See you in a little bit.
Oh my goody.
No more combat. No more combat.
Welcome back, everybody. We hope you had a restful break as we recover from combat against the giant subterranean lizard and his kobold cohorts. Before we dive back in, we have a couple of shout-outs thing to say. Firstly, I want to shout out Istalri Astra and Not a Zombie. I borrowed assets from their TaleSpire maps to create that little map, so I put them together.
pretty beautiful work.
Yes, excellent work. There's some really terrific artists that have made some incredible stuff. So I just want to say thank you for letting me borrow your assets. And
my turn. Okay, Mind Troverted subscribed. Wachati did 50 bits. Mr. Jingleheimer did 100 bits. Snapping Cobra did a gifted sub. Crazy Locha gifted a sub. Black Coffee Dono subscribed. Welcome. Crazy Locha gifted a sub. Snapping Cobra 94 did 100 bits. Jack Rabbit Power, you're so distracting. Jack Rabbit Power gifted a sub. Snapping Cobra did 100 bits. Jack Rabbit Power did 250 bits. Geo Powers did 100 bits. Crazy Locha did 1,000 bits.
Oh
Crazy
my
Locha
goody
gifted
goodness.
10 subs. Jack Rabbit Power did 100 bits. 150 bits. Snapping Cobra gave out a sub. Jack Rabbit Power gave out 10 community subs. Snapping Cobra gave out 100 bits. Crazy Locha again with 10 community subs. Adventures of Zin rated us. That's right. Thank you. I'm so sorry. It happened while we were on our break, while we were getting tea.
I hope you're still here.
And then Jack Rabbit Power gifted 2 more subs, and then Crazy Locha with 4,000 bits.
Crazy.
Sit down.
How dare you?
Crazy Locha putting the
Honestly-
crazy in the Locha.
thank you guys so much. We hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoyed. We'll get a little smoother as we continue forward, and I learn all of the hotkeys properly.
It was good. Very well done.
Very good.
I kept things pretty simple for this combat.
It took longer for you to pick up the letters than it did to figure
It's
out.
true. It's true.
I want that on the
Definitely
t-shirt.
spilled those.
Merch?
Oh yeah, merch. Who fucking cares, merch?
Yeah.
Will Shopify allow that? I don't even know.
We
Probably.
could sleep it.
Cussing.
I just
on
want like a Graven,
Symbols.
like really proudly holding a little sign, and then is Walder holding like a middle finger hand on the
Can the eye have a little Isvalder's, and not Isvalder, Boofmere symbol on it as the little dot on the eye?
Oh, on the who fucking cares. That's good.
Oh,
good.
I love that.
You design. You can.
Yeah, I don't know. Should I do it?
You can do whatever you want, please. All right. We return to the chamber here, the Hanas Theater. Quiet at the moment. You can still hear distant scratchings and rumblings, feet moving across the stone. Nothing that sounds like it's like coming down the hall. But one thing that you do notice as you peer past this sort of bloated, desiccated corpse of the lizard is you look down that hallway, and beyond that initial stretch where the lizard was sort of kept, there is another set of like bars. So heading through that way looks like it requires another kind of possible opening of some kind. It looks like that was specifically there to keep this lizard like sectioned off from the rest of the.
Not an exit.
Are you alright? Are you alright?
I will be fine, but we should go.
Everybody okay?
So, okay, so I think we have to get up to Orba. Orba!
Ah,
Can you do the thing where you lift us?
No, I can only help people fall.
We'll use the climbing kit. Is that the way out, though?
I think that's
Is
the
there
best way
still?
out.
Is it still caged in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So,
Can we open
can't
it?
you just open the door?
Yeah, well,
Move the gate and open the door?
I suppose. Do you want to help me?
What?
We know which one.
Turn
All
the
right.
wheel.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
Wheel.
To the one where we came in.
The one that we know lowers
Ravi
the
came in.
bars.
we're backtracking.
Yes.
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 Great.
Yep, the wheel's right next to the
I'll
door.
go over with Safira. And
Great. The two of you have one, and that one clicks into place.
Okay.
Can you give it a listen first?
Give me a perception check.
As they're doing
You can give me a
this,
perception check as well, because you can like put your ear up to the bars
I'd
there.
love to.
I'll give myself a level 1 cure wounds as this is
Okay.
going on.
13.
That was with disadvantage.
Sorry, 14. Yes, with
Great.
disadvantage.
Natural one. So as you head over to the door really quickly, you put your ear up to it, and it sounds like there's just a little. You can hear some kobold noises. You had seen as you passed in that along those balconies there were like 1 or 2 kobold sentries. There might still be 1 in there, 2 in there.
2, maybe 3 kobolds. Other side.
Okay.
Fodder.
Seriously?
Is there another way?
No, we gotta get out of here now.
Are they? Where do we see them down there?
See them down. You haven't opened the door yet. He was listening at the edge of the
he's
door.
listening.
Yep.
Okay.
You ready?
No, I think we gotta fucking go.
Wait, can I come down first real quick?
Oh.
And Orba's gonna like
I'll stand.
try to shimmy.
Yeah.
There was
Can
like
I-
a little
yeah, I wanted to-
column.
There was
Can
a
I like
column,
shimmy down the column for?
Yeah.
Just spot me.
Yeah.
Give me
okay.
an acrobatics
You're
check
right.
with advantage as you're sort of.
Oh, with advantage.
If you're willing to go slowly down,
Sure,
shimmy
yeah.
down.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
Kinda too Erland, but
Oh,
keep listening.
19.
19. Orba takes
The
a
other
little
was a
leap
natural one.
and grabs the little pole, and then shimmies her way down the
fireman.
column there. You get down to the bottom.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All three.
Increasing noise of.
All 3 of you with range. As soon as I open the door, give them hell.
Right.
1,
We're holding actions, by the way.
Yeah, I said 2.
3.
And there's a kobold like standing there with a spear. You all attack. Go ahead.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 11
Fails.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Oh my god.
What were you
And
shooting?
17 to hit.
With what?
Ray of
That
Frost.
hits, yeah.
It's damage, right?
No, it was not.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
depends
Well,
who
Graven
first,
hit him
Graven hit
first.
first.
Yeah, so he was damaged. yeah.
That's lame. 8 total damage.
8 total damage.
10.
18.
7 cold
7
damage.
cold. He drops down, and you guys pour out into that little foyer. So you're like running along the lower level, and as you're moving, you look up to the top, and there's a couple like on the balcony throwing stones down at you.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Great. Who was in front there? Erland was in
Yeah.
front. You're gonna take 1 attack, and who's in the back?
I would probably have been in the back.
Okay, so Orba. All right.
Yeah.
Erland 11 to hit.
This is-
Orba 10 to hit.
This is.
One stone, Graven puts his shield back over Orba, and it clangs off and moves by. And they look like they're winding up another one. You guys are running as far as you can. You get all the way to the other side. You get to the next set of doors. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
I'm holding my action for the second kobold I see.
Okay. You push the door open.
Oh god.
And finally, you burst through the door, and you're back out now into the full daylight of the ruins. Sort of foggy ruins of Manasami once again laid out before you. And it feels different somehow, not just because Kaimi and Ravi are missing. They've split to pursue their own ends. But there was an eerie idleness of the ruins that has been replaced by a sensation of disturbance, distant sounds of creatures mobilizing, mists swirling rather than hovering, and a cold air around your ankles that clings to you like someone reaching up from below. Whatever kobolds you've slain are likely a very small subset of the colony as a whole, so now strikes you as a good time to either hide or vacate the Ebbwoods crater. Now, before the reinforcements swarm and overwhelm you, you look forward, and before you lies that rigged courtyard that required the use of Malik's map. And even in haste, one would do well to be careful where they step. So there's those grid of 8x8 sort of tiles that are floating there in the courtyard,
Closing the door right behind us.
and you can hear sounds of like
I'm gonna sort of
behind the
lean
door.
against the
Great.
door.
You do so. You prop the door.
All right, the map.
Oh shit!
Okay, hide. Everyone hide.
We just know what to hide.
There's like that capstan to like swivel the
That's
tiles, and that's pretty much the only, like one person could hide.
Is it the same symbol that was up when we went in?
Give me a perception check. Or if you're willing to leave the door, you can just look. But you have your...
I'll do the perception.
Okay.
check. 13.
13. It has switched to the 3 circle symbol.
It's a different symbol.
Well, change
I
it.
didn't notice that.
One of you change it to the one that it was on prior.
What is happening?
Orba's gonna try to turn this thing.
Great, it's horizontal, and you grab it. And you
okay.
kind of...
It's a puzzle sort of. You need to step on only the squares, the tiles.
And if you don't, wait, you had to pass this, didn't you?
Did you not?
For another time.
Which
But
one
I'm
would you
not
like to change
familiar
it to?
with
These are the other 2 symbols on the
So
capstan.
here's the thing, I also didn't write down which symbol is which. We're gonna do hammer.
It was the hammer.
It was the hammer.
Okay. Relax.
That is the symbol that you have on the capstan there. Locks into place.
Okay.
Someone agile. Shit.
Fuck me. I'm going. Where do I go? Where do I go?
God!
Tell me where to go.
How do you know what to?
I only
One of us
kind
has to go
remember
first,
what-
tell me where to
Yeah,
go.
Okay, stop barking at me! I only remember what Akimi did, and I don't know if it's gonna be good.
Okay.
And Erland feels the first on his back.
Okay,
Something tries to push through.
So, hold on, I'm turning it. So the second one in.
Okay.
On that row.
The
Okay.
second one in.
Safira, trusting Orba implicitly,
If it's wrong, jump immediately to the most left.
takes a
Okay.
quick step.
Is it wobbling? Is it okay?
It's steady.
Great.
Okay, actually,
Next one.
now go directly to your left. Go one over in the corner.
One over in the corner. It starts to collapse. I need
I
you to
was
give me an athletics check.
Okay.
That was very wrong.
Oh my god.
Is she close enough that we can still like?
Safira's clinging onto the side there because it's.
Can I
it's-
pull up?
I'll jump to the one that she was just on.
Okay.
And
Give me a with advantage athletics check.
with advantage athletics.
Guys, my map's wrong.
Oh my god.
11.
11. Okay, you grab her, and it's slow, but because there's no purchase.
You're
for your
not
feet,
on
so it's
the-
like sliding.
I'm on the first
Oh,
one.
you're on the second
Yeah,
one.
pulls you up. So you're both standing on this very small platform together here. On
Try again, Orba.
Okay,
one?
so just so I know what's happened, the first row, this most corner
Yep.
fell,
Yeah, it did fall. Yes.
but the one next to it
Yes, it is
worked.
steady. That's the one they're standing on right now. Yep.
Forward one, straight forward.
Okay. Graven, stay behind.
I'm gonna hold your hand if that's possible.
Stay behind. And I'm gonna take a step forward.
Fuck!
I'm still holding on to her.
Not that one, Orba. Try again.
Erland
please.
again.
Quite quickly.
I don't remember. I have no idea.
I'm
now.
taking one of the kobolds hostage.
What?
No, if anything,
don't
I'll-
let Erland do anything ever again. Please.
If anything, you open that door wide and I shoot another fireball down it.
I am not doing that while standing on this fucking platform.
I thought I knew it.
Orba.
I thought I knew it.
Is it another symbol? A different symbol?
Go diagonal to the left.
Okay.
Still holding her.
Steady.
Okay. Brilliant.
Okay, so hold on. I'm
Join her on that one, Goliath.
Here.
diagonal to the left.
Where'd he go?
Oh my god.
He's gone.
Oh my
gone.
god.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get a better sort of picture of that. Okay, so the first one you had them step on.
Who's this guy?
Yep, was that guy. And then you just had her go here, and now
Yep.
Raven was here as Safira stepped to that.
Okay.
Okay, Safira, straightforward one.
Straightforward. I'm gonna take a step forward.
It's getting more now that can't get your foot on the steady, full solid. It's gonna get harder and harder to like hold on to Safira as she continues.
I'm gonna let you go, but I'll be close.
Okay.
Straightforward.
Should have got a rope.
Oh, I'll take a climbing
Steady.
kit out of my bag, and as she's going to the next one, wrap one of
Okay.
the things around me.
Yeah, mate.
Erland once more. This time I need you to make an athletics check with advantage, but back to straight roll. Yeah.
Oh my god.
3. The door moves partially open, and a kobold hand like comes out and is trying to like grab at the other side of the door.
Can I? It's not big enough for a nunchaku, right?
To hit the hand? You could hit its hand.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Make an attack roll. And where is she going?
Okay, Safira, diagonal to the right, upward.
Okay.
And once I get it around me, I'll throw her the other end of the rope.
Steady.
Okay.
Are you
I'm
following
gonna strap
her?
myself
I
in
am, yeah,
on
and
this rope.
I'm throwing that rope to her.
Okay.
Don't fall, Graven. You're heavier than me.
Natural
following
20.
you.
Natural 20. Roll for damage.
Nice.
12 bludgeoning.
12
damage.
bludgeoning. As you whip the nunchaku, its hand is holding the door,
you
and it's
do that?
open wide enough that it sticks its head out, and its little snout goes out, and you just hit it right between the eyes, and it falls there at
With
the
the
base
crack,
of the
can
door.
I see if any more? How many more?
Give me a perception check.
Disadvantage?
Yeah. Taking a quick peek anyway.
13.
13. It sounds like more, but none are immediately on the other side of the door.
We have a second.
So you kind of
Okay.
kick the body into the interior and then close the door.
Erland, you better be paying close attention to what we're doing here.
I'm following the tiefling.
I got it. Okay, Safira, forward diagonal to the right.
Okay.
Staying
Okay.
like 2 steps behind
Looks
her.
good.
Okay.
Remembering.
Now,
Yeah.
back diagonal to the right.
Okay.
Point
Sorry,
for it. There's this if you want.
This guy.
Which one?
Okay, hold on. Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it's just hard to get this perspective. This guy. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make notes.
Erland, give me another athletics check. With advantage, but back to straight, because you're barricading the door.
10.
10. You can feel it this time. The force of the hit feels like multiple creatures. You hold it steady, but it feels like not just one kobold is trying to push through there.
Perhaps we should just follow them now. Orba.
Really?
There's-
Is there any crack in that door?
Like when it gets hit, there's like a slight moment where there's a crack in the door.
If they change that symbol, will we fall through the wall?
Yes.
Through the ground.
Yes.
Then you have to stay there.
All right, shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort of take that opportunity as I come back to see if I can't. If I guess they haven't put any hands through.
They have not yet. no.
I'm gonna try and just go in with a strike to try and catch someone.
Okay, give me an attack. I'll let you do that with an unarmed strike.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay,
saying, yeah.
yes, because you can't really get a weapon.
14 to hit.
That hits. It would be with disadvantage because you can't see your target. It's an unseen target.
14 to hit.
Okay, that hits. You just stick a fist in there. Boom.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Right? You feel the sort of squishy part of the snout just collapse, and there's like a yelping noise.
Quickly!
All right.
Erland, the next time they bang, yell for me. Safira, another back diagonal to the right. So,
Why am I moving backwards? I don't like moving backwards. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me just mark my map. Okay. Okay, Safira, now
Yeah.
go forward diagonal to the right.
Okay.
Okay, once more, forward diagonal to the right.
Okay.
Okay.
Graven, follow me.
I am.
Are you?
I've
I'll
been,
say that you're
yeah, I've been
following her,
like
yeah,
2
sorry.
steps behind.
Sure, yep.
I was just looking at as many behind me.
His rope's just getting longer.
No.
and longer.
Okay, Safira, 3 more. 2 forward, and then 1 directly. No, 2.
Okay.
2 forward.
2
1
forward.
diagonal to the right forward.
Okay.
And Safira looks at that last step between solid ground and her, and she and takes the final step off to the platform.
Come on, mate. We gotta get
Okay.
out of here.
All right, Graven follows right
I'll
behind her.
follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around and make sure that if he lets go of that door and somebody comes through, I'm just casting a spell at whatever.
What are you readying?
Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me how. Where's the laser point? Remind me how long a jump is.
A standing jump is half your strength score.
What if I run?
You have to have at least a 10-foot head start.
Okay.
And I think it's your strength scores worth of feet.
So if I were to. So I noticed Safira was here, correct?
I think you have that wrong. Yeah, that's not one of that is a spot where she stepped
Great.
on. Yep.
So is that if I can do a 12-foot jump with a run, does that get me there?
It does. Yes.
Uh,
It's a toit platform, but yes, like it's a small platform that you're landing on.
Okay.
It's not an easy, clean.
Oh, that's not easy. Okay.
But yeah, these platforms are small.
Now that she's helped direct Safira across,
Yes.
she's gonna
Graven
run
and Safira are
over.
both on the other side.
She's gonna run over to Erland and she's gonna crack open the door. Trust me.
Give me one more. And Ern's gonna turn around first and throw a punch in.
Give me with disadvantage an attack.
Nat 20. Okay, fine. I'll take the not nat 20. It's a 20.
Then he goes too far
4
back.
to hit. 22 to hit.
Want me to roll for damage?
It is dead. Cool. I don't think you can.
And then I'm gonna give Orba the. There's a hole in the door.
He's
there's-
cracking the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a hole in the door if I'm punching through it.
You're
through a
punching.
hole in the
You're
door.
opening the
No,
door and
you're-
throwing
Oh,
it up.
oh, I thought that they had put a crack through the door.
No.
No, I misunderstood.
You've been punching.
Okay,
through the,
great.
through
Then
the
I'm gonna crack the door for Orba.
Yep.
How many do I see?
Give me a perception check.
11.
3 more have sort of clambered down the hall and are running towards the door. One of them is pushing against it.
Oh, okay. How many are within a 15-foot cone?
All of them.
Okay, Orba's gonna cast color spray.
Go ahead. What is this?
This is very exciting. This is first time for me. Okay, I have to roll 6d10.
What?
Relax,
It's
it's
not
not that
damage.
exciting. And the total number of the hit points this spell affects that many creatures. So
Okay.
6d10. Oh my god. Okay, this is good.
Okay.
I'll do double. Okay, 7, 16. Oh my, of course I roll well on this one. 24 plus.
You're already past it.
Okay, all
Yep.
3 of them are. Oh my god. Starting with the lowest creature. Yeah, the lowest creature, each creature affected is blinded until the spell ends.
Great.
which is-
You watch Orba reach out, and this dazzling, sort of bright burst of color goes flying out, and you can hear the kobold sort of like scratching at the wall, sort of moving. They're totally disoriented on the interior there. Beautiful.
She's gonna turn to Erland. Follow me.
All right.
We're gonna go. Do you want me to do it again?
No, it's okay. You've already walked them through it.
You need me to do it. You look so ready. You were
And
like,
Raven and Safira are both sort of
Yeah,
ready at the
wait-
other side.
waiting,
And
yeah.
just as Orba and Erland get to the other side, what is the duration of?
It's a round.
It's a round. Okay, so by the time you guys are just sort of leaving the end of the platform, door bursts open and 2 kobolds come through. Go ahead. Are you
wisdom
attacking the
save.
same one?
Call it out.
I mean, no.
Okay.
Separate.
Two separate
Yeah,
ones.
two
Give me. the
So wisdom saving
wisdom
throw
save. 12
fails.
spells.
13.
That hits. Roll for damage.
It didn't take any
hits?
damage for the.
From color spray.
I had to.
My God, a perfect roll. 16 goddamn damage.
He gets hit by the holy bell, and he's so close to the edge that he falls off and just he lands on one of the sort of faulty platforms, and it just topples all the way down into the pit below.
9 total damage.
Another kobold dead on the ground.
Do they like? Is the one that we toppled on the way in gone, or do they like magically refresh?
They do not magically refresh. Yeah, there's holes in the platforms. Okay.
Where's the way out?
I don't know.
Say something. Follow me. God
don't
damn
know.
it. I'm gonna.
All right,
run.
start to move through, and despite lacking the aid of
I thought you still had your clothes on the ground, but I remembered that.
no, yeah, that's despite lacking the aid of Safira's torn garments, you sort of retrace your steps. And it's easier than your initial navigation through the ruins. There's a pillar here, a staircase there, a crumbling wall. They all kind of act as guides as you search for the lift at the base of the crater wall. With hissing noises in the distance behind you, way in the distance. You're coming up on a very darkened shade of the fog. It approaches very quickly, and in a flat sheet, it kind of reveals itself to be the cliffside that stretches all the way back up to the Ebbwoods, blocking the light as it extends up into the sky. You're relieved to find the lift platform stationary at ground level. It's there. But it looks like it may have been used or adjusted since you guys were last there. There are several rocks holding it down, whereas there was just like the one big stone that you guys placed on it before. So it seems like someone has used this lift since you were last here. So as you sort of approach it, you notice the little pile of rocks there, and it also looks like the eviscerated kobold that was splat on the ground has been taken away. There's just kind of a grisly stain there left on the stone ground on the path.
Is there any evidence that our friends were here? Any message? Any kind of?
Give me an investigation check really quick.
17.
17. You do your best to look kind of towards the ruined temple where you had been dropped off.
Yeah.
You look around in the area. There's nothing. It looks like maybe they didn't come back this way, through this way in particular.
Not Kimi and Ravi.
I doubt it.
No, probably Malik. What?
Bo?
What are you saying?
Oh, I'm gonna take it out and kind of
you hear like a little, like whimpering.
Bad news.
Let's
Bad news.
go.
Bad news.
No bow.
No, it doesn't like it. Something's wrong, and maybe something's up there. I don't know.
I imagine it means we should get out of
Yeah.
here.
Let's
Okay.
leave.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like the lift is in working order.
Yes,
Like,
as far as you can tell. Yep.
I don't.
Okay, let's move these fucking stones. I
Yes,
suppose.
I don't want to look for another lift.
No,
out of
no,
here.
no,
Okay,
definitely not.
Group athletics checks here. Everybody.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Hey, dirty 20.
21.
18.
19.
Great.
Hey.
You guys rush over. The adrenaline sort of carrying you through
Sexy.
as you can hear the sounds of kobold footsteps in the distance. You start to move some of the rocks. So you start to move them, and with each rock, it looks like the lift kind of just sort of teeters a bit, and you're starting to move more and more. Based on what the weight of the rocks and how you're evaluating it, it looks like if you all got on the platform, it wouldn't go back up. So some of you need to go up and wait, and then send the platform back down.
Who's worse for wear? I
I
can
am.
stay. Go up.
All right.
What?
What if there's danger
No,
out there?
I think that the opposite should be.
One person in good health and one in.
I'm all right. I'll take. Who else can come with me?
You and I go together and you two stay down here.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have a healing potion on you? Just in case?
I can give
No.
you one.
Okay.
All right.
Now I do.
So who's going up the lift? Erland and Safira. Okay, you guys get on the lift.
get the
And
purple one.
Graven takes one of those last remaining boulders off of the lift, and boom, because it hits the ground immediately.
Have a
The lift
attack
starts to
ready.
move up.
I'm gonna have my bow knocked.
Nunchaku like lightly swinging.
Great.
Yeah, well.
And the
it'll be-
fog sort of, that little layer of fog, they disappear. You watch the lift kind of disappear up into the fog. There's a quiet moment here as you listen.
Do we hear do we hear her bow still making sounds?
Again, only she can hear some of those animal noises. A quiet whimpering a little bit, yeah.
Is that good? Does that mean that this is a
No,
spiritual
no.
place, so we should be leaving?
Last time it wasn't good. Also, I don't think any of us are in a fit state to deal with this shit.
You're right.
Back on the ground, it's quiet at the moment, but again, distant, like,
Feeling better, friend?
Yes.
It's good to have you back.
Good to be back.
Oh, Amy says she hopes you're feeling well.
Where is she?
She left.
Does it have to do with the voices? She still has them.
Yes. She still has it.
And Ravi, what happened to him?
That I do not have an answer to.
you guys get to the top. Immediately, like, bow out and nunchaku out, survey the area. You don't see anybody up here.
Okay. Let's stay quiet and stay waiting, okay?
So we need to put rocks back on.
Yes,
it.
there's a pile
Yeah,
of stones
so
nearby for that purpose.
Try and quietly
Yeah.
put
Right.
rocks back on.
You guys, give me stealth checks, both of you.
Ugh.
That one.
11.
Okay, in order to get the rocks big enough to move it back down, it takes a little noise. There's a little bit of clacking and dragging. And you, as soon as you put them on the lift, it like, and finally the second rock, and it,
We hide. We hide.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to where I was hiding before I attacked the kobold.
okay,
fire.
it's a decent distance. There's like an open lip a little bit, maybe 30, 40 feet,
Yep.
but you can go beyond
gonna
that.
I
lead
want to try to
Safira
find
it.
a place where I can hide
Okay.
near him.
Give me with advantage, straight roll for you, a stealth check as you find a hiding spot.
With advantage?
9.
20. Dirty
20, great.
Nice.
Okay, Safira finds a nice little spot sort of between a couple of rocks, like a little crevice that you're sort of ducked between. Erland goes to a nearby tree. I mean, it's not perfect cover, but you have a little bit of sort of blocking your vision.
Keeping
a
an
little
eye
bit.
out to see if we can see
Right.
anyone around.
We return to the bottom side, and you sort of wait, and you can hear it now
Yeah.
in the distance, moving further and further down, and with accompanying that sound, and out of the fog in the front of you, as you're sort of bracing yourself, waiting for the lift, you start to see little reptilian figure, another little reptilian figure, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 of them, 10 of them, all kind of getting closer and
How
closer.
close are they together?
Pretty close. I mean, like, what is the radius you're looking for?
How far away from them?
They're like at the edge of the fog, which is probably 60 feet away.
Oh,
50,
okay.
60 feet.
Okay.
Can I just blindly cast a ray of frost at one?
You can give me a disadvantage roll because you can't tell exactly where it is.
60 Toll the Dead is 60. I'll Toll the Dead on one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving.
Wisdom
throw.
save.
12 to hit.
Do you have to be able to see the target? Because you can't really see it. You're only seeing like loose shadows in the fog.
I didn't write it down here, but I
I can check really quick. I think it might need to be toll the...
Oh, I'm sorry. I have that spell too.
See within range. Yeah. Can't use that. What was it?
12 to hit.
12 hits. Roll for damage. Orba fires off a blind ray of frost, and you hear a little.
10 cold damage.
One of the shadows kind of just collapses in the distance.
As soon as one is close enough that I can see, I'll...
Okay, one of them kind of emerges in the fog, and he's swinging his sling.
Yes.
Go ahead and toll
Toll
the
the
dead.
Dead, so-
Wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save.
15? 15 save.
Damn it.
He fires his fling at you. 14 to hit.
It misses.
Knocks the rock away. A few more kobolds start to appear on the horizon there. I need you guys to roll
close is it?
initiative for
Oh
me.
shit!
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Roll initiative too. We're all gonna sort of be.
All right. 20 to 25.
Oh.
Haha. 15 to 19. Wow. 10 to 14. Okay, Orba's with an 11, coming in strong.
Oh my.
Yeah. 5 to 9.
8 is kobolds. What's your
8.
dexterity modifier? I think you're gonna be first.
I probably am. Dex just
Just the
dex
straight
plus
mod.
3.
Plus 3. So Safira, then the kobolds.
I was 6. What you
7, so...
Graven.
Graven.
And
Cool.
then Erland. Okay, so Orba, Safira, Kobolds, Graven, Erland.
All right, everybody, throw on your monitors here.
Oh, shit.
Battle
Seriously?
stations. And welcome to the ruins of Manasana
Oh my god! No, we said no more
here. So
combat.
here's the ruins of Manasami.
I have nothing.
And in addition, here is our little lift.
Oh my
So
god.
The lift can rise and fall.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we've got
Get on the lift, you little bitches.
we've got Orba down here at the
down
bottom.
I'm
And
sorry.
we've got Graven down here at the bottom. And then let us rise all the way up here.
No.
Whoa, whoa,
Fucking
whoa,
way, this is so cool.
We've got Erland was by a tree here.
That's daunting.
And
We're
then
really high up there, don't
Safira
fall.
had crouched her way sort of beneath these rocks here.
Just jaws.
So here's the lift. You get up out
I
at the
quit.
top, going back down to the bottom.
This is so cool.
So here's the ruins of Manasami, and we're going to have a bunch of kobolds starting to appear on the horizon here.
Then you'd be
Still time. Yeah, that's true.
Guys, they're pretty far away.
They are, but there's
They're gonna be
lots
really
of
useless
them.
up
All right,
there.
so you can see there a little more clearly sort of all of the creatures, and there might be more behind them. You're hearing noises of. It seems like it's going to be a hold them off as long as you can game until the lift starts to get down.
Yeah.
So the
How much
lift,
for dead
yeah.
bugs?
So the lift is. Let's move. Oops, whoa!
Oh, hey, oh, hey.
There we go. Rising lift. Go up a little bit. It's about half, like a little over halfway down. So it's like 2/3 of the way.
So like another round? Or?
Maybe 2 rounds before the lift hits the bottom there,
Yep.
because
Okay.
it's not moving fast.
Okay. Got it.
Great. Norba. Normal.
Norba.
Yes, it's Norba. All right, who's up first here?
It's Orba.
Okay.
So
So I'll zoom out here. You can see where the creatures are.
awesome. Yeah, I think one of the ones closest to me, I'll just go chill touch with one of them.
Like this one
Yeah.
here.
And is it disadvantage still?
No, you can see that one. Let me make sure that it's.
It's a 120 for chill touch.
Yeah, I think that's plenty. 75. Yep, you're good.
Okay. Oh, that's a 25 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
9 necrotic damage.
9 necrotic damage.
I can't heal.
The sort of wave goes out.
When you're dead. Okay.
Sometimes I can get something.
Okay.
Um,
Orba standing there at the base of the lift.
Graven, you're getting on this first. And then that's
both
her
getting
turn.
on.
And it's Safira. Oops.
We can both
I
fit on
can't
that,
hear
right?
anything that's happening down there.
You can't. So for you guys, also, what it looks like to you is like this.
Yeah, we
Because
can't
the
even see
fog
it.
is sort of deep and down below. You can't see that at all.
Turn that music
Great.
down.
Safira and I are just gonna chat.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 8.
8. as you're sort of crouched there by the rock, you're looking over the edge, trying to get any vantage point that you can, and behind you,
Can I turn around and...
you can't see them with that roll. You aren't able to pinpoint where they are, but there's somebody up here in the woods somewhere.
Can I signal to Erland at least?
You can, yep.
And I'm gonna gesture kind of to the general direction where I heard them.
Okay. Yeah, like into the woods.
And then I want to
here.
hold an action here.
Okay, yeah.
For whoever I see.
You got it, yeah.
It's gonna be that
Hold
little
action.
halfling dude. Welcome to.
You found the lift.
All right, who's up?
It's the kobolds.
All right, we're going back down to the ground here. All right.
I mean, they're all gonna come bottleneck right here.
It is you who has the upper hand.
Bunch them up.
Oh yeah, together.
20. This one's gonna attempt to climb up this pillar here.
Idiot.
Does so.
Seriously, I shouldn't.
You need your level 3 spell slots.
Yeah.
Revive.
And a couple more appearing on the horizon.
Oh shit! What's up, bro?
Okay, I think, let's see. Oh, they're still pretty far. What's this range like?
Yeah, can I even get that with a 60 foot?
This one's 60, everything else is further than 60. This one's gonna make an attack on Orba without disadvantage. A couple of them are gonna make some disadvantage attacks.
Okay.
One slink. That is a not good, but you 12 to hit.
Not good, but you.
Yes, the way it be.
That hurts.
Okay. Just
Our
take 3
squishy
bludgeoning damage.
little
You see the rock just come out of the fog and then boom, kind of smack you in the forehead.
Ow!
These two are both gonna make attacks with disadvantage here.
Really bad.
Stop it.
That's a 7 to hit
Misses.
and 11 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
Hooray!
Another rock kind of clacks off of the ground, off the wall behind you. And the others can't even see you. They're too far away. This one actually can. He's gonna take a disadvantage shot at Graven here.
You.
Ooh, not bad. 14 to hit. You hear the rock clangs off at the last second. Okay, that is the kobold. Actually, let's.
Yeah,
I put a bag.
So some of the kobolds begin to appear at the edge of the forest here.
Jesus.
They don't know we're there. They have no idea we're there.
Oh my god, some?
Maybe I'd like to put him there.
You
but it won't
think
let me.
you should
There we
maybe
go.
do that?
Okay, can Safira see any of these? I don't know if she can yet.
Damn, Smith.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can't
This
see any of
rock
these
formation's
guys.
blocking this.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see.
They're pretty far away.
Yeah,
at
they're
this
pretty
point.
far. Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, they're like
Far.
like I can even measure this. The closest ones, like
140.
140.
Okay,
100.
okay.
So they're still a ways away here.
Alright.
Okay, that's the kobold's turn.
All right, next up is Graven.
All right, let's go back down.
So,
How low can you go?
can you show me 30 feet towards them?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's not nearly enough. All right.
It's big.
Is one of them 60 feet away?
I think they're all. This one is. If you move 5 feet forward, it will be 60 feet away.
I'll move 5 feet forward
Okay.
to Dong him,
Okay.
which is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 5
Fail.
Okay.
Nice.
14 necrotic.
So well against these dinguses.
This gets much more hairy. We might have to bring in the big spells.
Step back.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
All right, you step back.
Yep.
What's next?
Erland.
All right, Erland, you hear Safira's cry of sort of being careful. What would you like to do?
Do they seem like they're moving
They're moving closer. Right?
So they definitely haven't seen you, but the lift is making like a.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're like drawing closer to the noise of the lift.
Okay, am I still...
So we have advantage. We're unseen attackers then.
Yeah, if they're moving towards the lift, can I, based on the rock outcropping that's a little bit
Like here?
over there, can I...
This one here you're talking about?
Yeah, what's to my right, actually?
Some more rocks. It kind of
No
extends
trees,
out there.
nowhere to hide over there.
Not until you get further down there.
Okay, and where are they? Where am I hearing them?
Like
They're over
out
there.
here, yeah, pretty far.
So if
They're
I were to
still over,
run,
like,
so if
100
I were to run to the right, I would likely be seen.
This direction, possibly no, but it would be difficult.
Okay, and what's over in this direction after
This
the rock?
one?
40. I got 40. I got the edge over there.
Yeah. This is all this empty is also like more cliff here.
Yeah. I just want to get away. Okay, I am going to. How far does 40 feet get me?
That's fine.
How far does 80 feet get me, actually? In that direction.
I mean,
Damn.
pretty far.
You fast.
Okay, and how far does 80 feet get me in the tree direction?
Oh my god.
I don't have to do the 5, 10, 15 anymore.
Like just past this little ridge here.
Oh, sick. I am going to try and very quickly and quietly move to beyond that little ridge there.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Disadvantage.
Okay, cool. 19.
19.
Wow.
Erland sort of peeks around the tree, sees the kobolds like creeping, and just as they're sort of turning to look in a different direction, sprints through. I was like, right here.
Yeah.
Great. And you like slide down the side of the hill there, and you have your back against the wall.
Great.
Okay.
It's my turn.
All right. Who's next?
It's
Is
me.
that the end
was
of the round? That was the end of the round. Okay.
While the lift goes down, DOTV podcast just rated us. Hello and welcome,
Hey,
everybody.
welcome. Enjoy. This is TaleSpire powered
Yes.
combat. Okay, who's up?
Oh,
Me.
Orba.
So, just to understand the terrain a little bit, the kobold's likely path is going to be like through that little
There's
area.
like a little
between-
pass here, yeah, unless they climb up kind of, it's not really a climb, but if they step up here, yeah.
Right, but they move about 30 feet, so
Yeah,
that's going to be in
unless
like
they
2
sprint.
turns.
Yeah, they can dash, but
Okay.
they didn't dash before, so they could still attack, but if they dash, they could make more of the distance.
Got it. Okay, I think Orba's going to hug that little decrepit house wall. Can she do that?
Yeah, you want to
For
get
a little
closer to
cover? Yeah.
it? 5, 10, 15 to put you kind of behind there.
I would say even a little closer if you can. Can you go 5 more feet toward the...
I think it's you're blocked there.
Not that way, toward the, like, alley, toward
Like
that
this way?
pathing. No. Toward where they would be coming in, sorry. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Cool.
that is 20 feet.
And I'm gonna hold... God. I'm gonna hold Thunder Wave.
Okay.
If I see 2 kobolds, or,
Okay.
like, hear multiple footsteps, like, right nearby. I
Great.
don't know what my vision is.
If you hold a leveled spell and it isn't
It
met,
uses the
it
slot?
does use it. Yes, just so you know.
Ooh, that's spicy. No, I'm not gonna do that then.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stay there and quickly get vision of 1 and just cast Ray of Frost.
Okay, you peek out. Go ahead and make an attack. Which one here? The closest one?
Yeah, whoever I can
This
get vision on
one's
easily.
less than 60 feet. These are both less.
Great,
than
that's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
7 plus another 7, 14.
14. He's just stepping over the corpse of the last one that went down. And there's like a little pile of kobolds kind of stacking up
In
there.
the same spot.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. What's next?
Safira and then
All right.
the kobolds.
Safira.
I still can't see anyone. I'm still holding my.
If you were to move up, maybe, but from here you cannot.
I don't
see
want to
that.
move up because I want
Okay.
to stay by where they're gonna come up.
Great.
So.
Okay. Held action.
Yeah.
Is it back to the kobolds?
Back to the kobolds.
Let's do the ones up here first. There's a few less of them up here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That one, Safira might be able to see that one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 30 now. I don't think Safira can see that yet, but they don't know that anyone's here. They're gonna dash, all of them. They're gonna move
Oh,
further.
okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Did you do the snap 2 on this one?
I didn't. Sometimes they get stuck on the terrain with the snap tool.
Hey.
Okay, Safira, you can take a shot at this one.
Great, I will.
He is
I would like
72. Is that still? That's not with disadvantage, right? What's
That
the range?
is
I think it's
not
like.
with disadvantage. I have
120.
some crazy
Yeah,
range
it's
on
pretty
my
good.
bow. It's 150.
Great.
Yeah.
So you can peek out from behind that rock
Secondary one.
What do you mean?
600?
Yeah,
with
it's-
disadvantage. You can like arc the shot
Yeah.
and fire it as far as you can.
Yeah.
Could hit someone in
She's got.
Okay, it's a difficult shot, but go ahead and take it. He's got partial cover here because he's behind a couple
Oh,
objects.
so is it?
It's not with disadvantage. He just has a higher
Straight
AC.
roll.
Yeah, straight roll.
Okay. 21 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Ha-ha.
Safira splits the difference between the cliff and the tree arrow
Sometimes
goes
I can
through,
see things.
and with the kobold totally unaware,
8 lightning damage.
he goes down.
He goes down?
Yep.
And I don't see anyone else?
Can't see anybody else.
Then I'm going
He's gonna be able to make 5.
hold an action.
You actually can't hold if you've already attacked.
Right, I guess. Okay, so then I'm just going to be ready,
Be ready.
with my next shot.
Vigilance.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Who's next?
After the kobolds, it's Graven.
Okay, Graven.
The kobolds are done? Did
Oh
these
no, the
kobolds go?
bottom ones. We have to do the
Oh,
bottom
we just.
kobolds.
Sorry.
You
No, they're done.
Should have kept my mouth shut.
Sorry about that.
What you should have said was nothing.
20, 25, 30.
You'd beat, yeah.
Oh, they didn't dash.
Yeah,
Throw little rocks in.
not in.
I fucking knew you were gonna.
This one's gonna stay up here in his little vantage point. Who else we got here?
God.
These back ones are definitely gonna dash, but a couple of these can see you guys. Orba has partial cover because she's behind this.
Yeah.
You're gonna add 2 to your AC for having partial
Okay.
cover. 1,
God, someone get to the Gatling gun.
2
I know.
attacks on you, and that's with disadvantage. 3 attacks on Orba.
All with
my
disadvantage.
God.
They're not with
Or
disadvantage,
plus
but they're
2.
all with the cover. Yeah. Okay. All 4 of them are gonna try and hit you, but you have the extra cover there.
Sure.
What's your AC with the cover?
Let me just make
Same as
sure
mine.
that that's the right cover. You have
Shit. You have the best AC now? What's your AC?
16.
half cover plus 2 bonus to AC. Yeah. Okay. So you have plus 2 bonus to your AC. And so it's 4 shots. 12 to hit.
Misses.
8 to hit.
Misses.
18 to hit and a natural 1. So just one of them.
Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Okay. You take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Just as you're peeking out, clips the side of you. This one on the top of this pillar is going to take a disadvantage attack against Graven here.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Jesus.
Just 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
What are you at?
Still double digits.
And these ones in the back that couldn't do anything are going to dash. 30. And there are no reinforcements yet on the top. However, more are coming through here on the bottom level. All right.
God,
Kobolds
there
are done.
So many of them.
I mean, you can hear them in the distance, just like everyone swarming to the source of the noise.
Species extinct.
I know, we really are.
Next is Graven.
How far is the back one
It's an
from
extinction
me?
of it.
What back one? Of this group?
lump, yeah.
This one here or
No,
this
that
one?
Yeah.
This one I know.
Because like I did
All people. Get in the rock, right?
You're 70 feet from that one.
30. No, it's not enough. I gotta do it.
What are you doing, Graven?
Okay, how close is the front one?
50 feet? Like,
Okay.
yeah, we'll round it down. 50 feet.
I'm just gonna ding that one. No,
Okay.
no.
Oh god.
Fireball! I'm fireballing!
So it's a, what's the radius on that?
It's a 20
Back
foot.
to life now?
Yes.
So whatever gets the most, because I can do that 100 and something. What's up?
Nothing. You're a big boy.
You can do it.
I
I think you can get everyone except these ones way back here.
Yep.
I will jump off this cliff to heal you.
You can't. What would you do?
Like
You
Assassin's Creed, I'll find a hay bale.
Yep.
Gotta love
All of them, including the one up on the platform. Okay.
Yep. So dexterity saving throws. for
And
all of them.
Safira, who's like perched there on the rock, there's like a flash of light underneath the fog that looks like kind of a distant roll of thunder and lightning that you see this flash. Okay. Starting from the front here, we'll do the little light here. Dexterity saving throws. 11.
Fail.
12.
Fail.
13.
Fail.
17.
Pass.
12.
Fail.
17 again.
Pass.
And 6.
Fail.
So these two, I think it's gonna roast all the other ones.
8d6.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure they have 8 HP, so.
Yeah,
But they also might be resistant to
magic damage.
magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I deleted the ones that failed. They will definitely.
Oh, sick.
But I've got the ones that still succeed.
All right, 8d6. 10, 18,
22, 24, 28.
28
So,
with a series of
14.
shrieks and pops.
Oh
All of these sparks kind of flying, bouncing around the ruin.
It's the 4th of July.
And the fireball disappears.
Single bead of sweat down the forehead, like
Just a little bit of fire and ash floating up.
look up to the.
All right. Is it the end of the round here?
Erland.
Erland. All right.
All right. Where's the nearest gentleman to me?
Here's you there.
We don't want to be taking
And so these ones are up
3 damage
here.
each. From
I'm going to.
There's still a decent bit away.
Yeah, I'm
you
just
know.
gonna keep-
The closest one is 50 feet.
And they have no idea I'm there, right?
They have, yeah,
I'm gonna-
as far as you can tell. So Safira killed one, and now they're all sort of like, but they definitely have
I'm
no
gonna-
idea that you're.
I'm gonna keep hidden, and just in case, I'm gonna ready a nunchaku in case one gets in within 5 feet of me.
Okay, great. Okay, is that the end of the round?
Yes.
All right, we return to the lift. The platform finally reaches the bottom, and it clicks into place with all the rocks sort of stacked on top of it. And as Graven and Orba go to move the rocks off of the top, that's where we're gonna end for this evening. We don't want to go too deep. And just as Orba and Graven get close enough to the lift to get on and work their way up the side of the cliff,
They're gonna throw
That-
so many rocks at us.
no!
that is where
So
But
we are
not.
going.
I mean, how many did I get with that one again? Probably six or seven.
6 or 7 1.
That I just popped.
Oh
like,
yeah, that was
kobolds.
6, 7, yeah. Something like
That's
that.
7 attacks.
Yeah.
For the next couple rounds.
No, yeah, that was great. What?
Well done, everyone. A double combat as
Well
you guys
I hate
scamper
double
to
combat
escape.
episodes.
The
A
Manasami
triple
ruins.
fireball.
Oh!
If you like fireballs, this was
This
the
was
stream
this
for
episode's
you.
stream.
Yeah,
Not
it
only
really
3 fireballs,
was.
but like 30
Tasty.
kills.
Yeah, a bunch
Yeah.
of tasty
Oh,
fireballs.
God.
You need to pop some kobolds.
So we're gonna pick it up right back into combat next week as Orba and Graven try and join Erland and Safira, and then deal with the kobolds that are up top there. Erland and Safira are doing a good job making sure that they remain unseen
Oh my
by the
goodness,
kobolds,
goodness.
so that when Graven and Orba get to the top, they're not ambushed by many kobolds. Thank you guys so much for being back here with us. It feels great to be back. It was a downer of a last week when we weren't able to be here and tell stories with you guys. But going forward, we will hope to continue the journey, and we will hopefully bring some guests in along the way. Old friends, new friends. But yeah, was there some shouting out you'd
Obviously.
like to do?
Okay, so Seth 1690 did 500 bits, Snapping Cobra did a bit, Have Maniac 88 resubscribed, welcome back, Snapping Cobra gifted a sub, DOTV podcast, welcome, obviously. I already shouted you out.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Lotion gifted a sub, Jack Rabbit Power gifted a sub, Jack Rabbit Power did 2,000 bits. Y'all, get out. We're gonna buy so many digital Hero Forge miniatures.
We're gonna we have a special Orba Reaper form, and we also have an Erland over his sepsis form.
I was playing around with an
and-
Erland knocked
Oh, I can
unconscious one.
transform
I guess-
into a tortoise.
We should
and a
show
bear
this
and a
off, even though it
wolf.
hasn't happened
Yeah,
yet.
put it on Big Boy.
Yeah, I'll put it on the fight screen.
I didn't use it this
Snapping Cobra did
this
149.
moment. I may have to in the future because I'm running out of things to do
There
and
we go.
spell slots.
Hey,
Go up
you
to
had a lot of
Safira
stuff.
here. Safira
That's true.
can morph into.
I
Oh
can
no!
morph.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it's
Wait,
gone.
no, I have it. Hold on.
I have so many things.
All right, we want.
Why did that
there's
lizard
a bear.
not
my
love
God.
me?
Give me the morph menu. This is all cool. Give me a bear. Where's your wolf?
Oh,
There's your wolf.
This is some BTS shit.
Yep, sorry.
No,
Everybody
don't
bear with
apologize.
us.
It's great.
And here we
See
go.
how the TaleSpire
Okay,
software
so-
works, though.
Oh my God.
She can morph here into her bear form, into her wolf form,
Oh.
and into her tortoise form.
Wait, that looks like a snapping turtle.
That's the only tortoise-esque creature that
So
we
cool.
That looks much more dangerous than like a tortoise. Like
Then
a
you're like
snap.
plodding.
Yeah,
toward it.
my guy is really more. He's less snappy.
Thank you all once
Yes,
again.
thank
What a
you.
blast it was to be back. We'll pick it up right in the heat of things when we return. And we'll get
really?
the
Right in the
F
thick
out
of
of the Ebbwoods.
Oh,
forever.
God. Maybe, or maybe we'll all just not get the F out of
You
the
have 3
Ebbwoods.
Yep, Trace.
I have 2, yeah.
And he can't
It's
res.
gonna be a lot of little stones.
I can heal. I
He
can't.
can heal, but he can't res.
revivify. She'll be fine. She's not
She'll
gonna
be fine, he
immediately
says.
die.
I'm fine. I'll be fine. Just fine.
No, I'm gonna heal her on the way up.
Next week, same time, We'll
Oh
see
my
you all
God.
there.
Oh
Have a
my
great week,
God.
everybody.
Goodbye.
Thank you all so much.
so
Thank you so much for all the
much.
support. It
Thank
means
you.
the world to us after a rough week.
Old
Thank you
friends,
guys.
new friends.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Woof, man.
you.